Yes.
Divided by 2?
Divided by 2.
2 plus 2. Oh, baby. Okay. 2 plus 2 is 4. Divided by 2. It should be 2. Wait.
Yeah.
It should be 2.
I got 2, but don't look at me.
But
You know I'm so bad at math.
There's that thing, though, when you have multiple things, like you have to do one thing first. You have to... Oh, I think my brain just broke.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. What's going on here? It is the KVJ show. How are you doing today, Virginia?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. That's good.
Just okay.
Just okay. All right. Well, that's, better than completely terrible.
True.
That's all right. We'll take that. An okay now is kind of an excellent.
You're right.
It's the new excellent. Okay is the new excellent. Everything's kind of like a new normal. That's a new excellent.
Well, yesterday at the end of the day, I was reading through my emails from the work day, and I saw the one from you, and it said, hey, tell me what's going on in your house, in your life, just to spark ideas. And, so I kind of just told you about my whole day. But then after I sent you that email, things took a terrible turn.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Because I don't know if the email was already great. So what?
It wasn't.
Yeah.
The email already wasn't
It
great.
already wasn't overly chipper.
We were going to bed with a blanket of sadness.
What happened?
So we're literally getting ready for bed. I'm fighting with Rocco to give him a bath because he doesn't want to get a bath. He gets the bath. And now I'm fighting with Rocco to brush his teeth. And this little bastard. I'm holding him and trying to set him on the counter of the bathroom, and I physically have to hold him to brush his teeth. Like, he fights me. It's awful.
He just is
this is the norm. This happens.
And this is even with the tasty bubblegum toothpaste and all that kind of
bubblegum toothpaste.
All that good stuff.
We got the fluoride rinse that tastes like bubblegum.
Wow. So it should be delicious and fun.
Yeah, but this is normal. We always struggle, and eventually I win. But for some reason, last night, he was extra feisty.
Okay.
And so he bit me as I am holding him.
Well, if you stop brushing his teeth, he won't have any of those left to bite you.
He broke skin. He left marks. They were
wow.
It's right here. It's still there this morning.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I swatted him.
Yeah.
Then I brushed his teeth with a little extra grip.
Okay, yeah.
And then I put him in the punish bed where I pull out this crib mattress and he has to lay by himself. He doesn't get to snuggle and cuddle and read stories.
Yeah.
And so he cried from about 9:30 till about 12:45.
That's got to be some kind of record. I don't know if I've ever maintained 3 hours and 15 minutes of continual crying.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, I mean, it sounds like he got a lesson about that it hopefully wasn't a pleasant outcome, that let's not bite mommy when she is trying to brush our teeth.
Well, you hope. But, we're working with a therapist, which we've been doing for several weeks now.
Yeah.
We're doing that teleconferencing thing.
Okay. What's the therapist saying about all this stuff with Rocco?
So he wants to get into it. We've only had 2 sessions. And he is going to eliminate all the things that it could be that are bad, which, diet, of course, Rocco's diet is terrible.
Okay. Is that improving since is this coming from the therapist that his diet should improve?
Yes.
To help behavior? Okay.
Absolutely. Coming from the therapist.
Okay.
No, it's not improving.
It's not improving. Okay. So one suggestion, one down. All right.
The other thing is his sleep.
Okay.
And
absolutely.
He's not doing better with that either.
What is causing the sleep issues? Do you know?
He won't sleep by himself, and he's like Jaybird. He has night terrors.
Really?
He tosses and turns all night. He'll sit straight up and scream.
Oh, that's tough. Wow.
Yeah, it's tough.
And does he ever say like what's going on in his mind when he's sleeping?
I think he's having bad dreams, and like he'll go sleepwalking.
Really?
Yeah.
Get up and start cruising around.
He'll cruise around, and you can tell he's sleeping. And then,
oh wow. So what do you do for that?
I don't know. I'm
They-
only 2 sessions in.
Therapist done. Okay. No suggestions on what to do.
He sleptwalked not last night, but the night before, and that was really one of the first times that he went to another room and then stayed there. I've never seen him do that before.
Did he get into another bed, or did he just stand there?
He got into the bed in his room and then stayed there and slept there, which is what we're trying to transition him to.
Right.
Anyway, but
Okay.
it was just weird that he did it on his own. I don't know what's going on.
Wow. Huh? Boy, I tell you, raising kids keeps you on your toes.
But the therapist, threw this out there, and he said, look, if we eliminate all the things like food and sleep and all that, we get all that better, and Rocco is still defiant, he might have this oppositional defiance disorder, which I have a girlfriend.
ODD.
ODD.
Yeah.
Not fun. You down with ODD? No.
No.
I'm not down with ODD.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's kid has it, and it's like they can't help themselves. If you suggest something they don't want to do, they lash out with defiance and anger and spite, and they say mean things, and then they regret it after, and they're filled with sadness.
Almost like it's like an evil Tourette's.
Yes.
They just can't help themselves. Just like boom, like whenever anybody lays down any kind of boundary or a suggestion, like no, I'm going to go against that.
Exactly. Oppositional defiance disorder. We're by no means close to a diagnosis of that, but the therapist did throw it out there. That's a possibility down the line that we have to be prepared for.
It sounds like he's doing the right things. I mean, you start with the basics.
Right.
And you start crossing things off, saying, oh, he's eating great, he's sleeping well, he's doing all these things. So,
and it's possible that he's not eating great, he's not sleeping well, and he's got oppositional defiance disorder.
Yeah, but you got to help him out, and it's like you got to at least do those parts, because otherwise he'd be like, oh, I don't know, it could just be his diet. It could be maybe he's an adverse reaction. If he gets sugar in his system, he turns into the devil. It's like a gremlin with water.
I'm a woman alone.
I hear you.
I'm the only one in my house that doesn't want him to have sugar and soda. And I threw away candy yesterday because I was like, that's it. And I don't throw away anything that's perfectly good. I was so upset. I just threw away candy and gum because I don't want him to have it.
Well, it's tough. I know. Boy, getting parents on the same page themselves to say, look, we got to understand this is what needs to happen. This is for our child's benefit. And typically, if you have a third party and they're telling both of you, then you can be like, you're hearing them, right? This is a guy who went to school for this, or a girl, and they know what they're talking about. And they're telling us this is the best thing for our kids. So if you care about what is best for our child, not about what they want, but what is best for them, this is how you need to parent and act for them. Now, if you don't care and we just want the kid to be a savage and be in prison at 8, then, then let's go on ahead and let him do whatever. But
he might be in prison at 5.
Right. But
he might kill me and go up the river.
Yeah. Then, hopefully that would be the conversation. You'd be going, you're right. Okay, let's do what they say. Let's just, because it's what's best for our child coming from an expert, somebody who studied this. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, we had the same problem with my son, and it was the dye in food making him act out.
Really?
How crazy. So it could be something that simple.
And you know how bad I hate dye in food.
Yeah.
I'm ready to make the switch.
Yes. So, that could be it. But it sounds like if you get the diet and the sleep thing going, then maybe you can see, at least, if nothing else, you're crossing things off the list.
Yeah. It's tough, man.
It is. Well, I know everybody's got their own issues. Jaybird is held up. He's got a Chewy issue. He's trying to take care of his dog.
What's going on with his dog?
Well, he's just, he needs his medicine and he's got to eat first. And so, he's got his own issues.
The dog won't eat?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that's kind of what it is. Chewy won't eat, and he has to eat before he can take his medicine.
Oh,
so
my gosh.
we're waiting on Chewy to eat before Bird can show up.
He's got a defiant dog. I've got a defiant
child. I just ignore everybody in my family, so that's how I make it here all the time. That's why I'm so consistent. They have tons of needs too. I just ignore all of them. I mean, somebody's got to, right? You guys are paying too much attention to your families. Coming up here, we've got a bunch of stuff to get to. KVJ TV is cranking right now. Smart speakers got that. You can also download the 97.9 WRMF app or online at kvjshow.com. So many ways for you to lock in right now.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, Matthew McConaughey is always trying to do the right thing and send the right message out of there. He's been helping people cope with the stress of the coronavirus and putting out inspirational videos and stuff. Now he's stepping up to help residents that are on lockdown at a senior living facility in Texas. I'll let you hear what he did. It's really kind of adorable and awesome of him. Before we get into that, looks like Joe Exotic from Tiger King is signing deals with the Investigation Discovery Network. And he's basically doing what he's wanted to do for many, many years, which is explore the disappearance of Carol Baskin's first husband.
Right.
She has been accused by many.
I think it might be, it's her second or third.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
that's wrong. This is written wrong. It's her second husband.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, her first husband was abusive, and Don saved her from him.
From him, she was out. Well,
You're
saved
right.
is questionable, but still. Yeah.
Yeah, the second husband. Sorry, this story is written incorrectly. And so it's going to be a whole series now that Joe Exotic has signed on to with the Investigation Discovery Network. Don't really know how he's able to be in development deals while he's in prison, because he very much is in prison.
Phone
serving
calls.
22 years.
Yeah, he's on the phone a good bit. I mean, I just had seen, like they had somehow even a camera that was showing him. His mullet is no longer dyed with the frosty tips.
Aww.
So it's back to its natural dark color. But yeah, there was just video of him where he even said, like in the interview, he's like, he was done with the Carol Baskin saga. That was the story that came out over the weekend about Joe Exotic. As he's learned his lesson, he's leaving Carol Baskin alone. So I don't know. Maybe he's flip-flopped and changed his mind.
Well, one of the main guys at the ID network is saying that
money could reverse your opinion.
Yeah, money could reverse your opinion.
I don't doubt the story.
But I don't think money is a problem for Joe Exotic. They say if you try to go log on to his commissary account, it's full. You can't even put any money in it for him to buy anything in prison, because so many people have donated to him.
I could see that part of it, but I don't think, he's commissary rich.
Yes, commissary rich.
But I don't think he's Freeman rich.
Yeah, but how do you keep that from being swindled by people if you have no control of that money because you're locked up for 22 years?
Sure, yeah. I don't think he has a lot on the outside. But I'm sure he's probably trying to set up deals. If nothing else, he's got that husband that's out there that he probably is hoping will stand by him. So if he could somehow get some cash and pump, I think his name's Dylan.
Yeah.
Pump his way, then maybe it's a security policy that you might have somebody there when you finally get out.
Maybe. So stick around. I guess Netflix is also releasing new episodes of the whole Joe Exotic drama, too, that they have. They have lots of footage that they haven't put out there yet. So not only will you see it on the ID channel, but you'll also see it on Netflix next week.
Yeah, they're working on the episode right now.
Kelly Clarkson is one of several daytime talk shows that's going to be resuming production. The coronavirus, of course, put everything on hold like it did for so many people. She will begin producing one episode a week from her home in Montana, recording new material and segments and all kinds of fun stuff, but it'll be from her home, so that'll be interesting.
Okay.
And then finally here, Matthew McConaughey and his family, along with his mother, brought a game of virtual bingo into residents at a senior living facility in Texas. And it was adorable. They used that Zoom thing to call out the letters and numbers.
Yeah.
And you could see the seniors getting all excited. I think we have a little audio of what that sounded like.
We got an I-24, I-24. Oh! Richard Blunt is waving a hammer up high. Well, we got Charles Kings and the iPad up high. We got two winners.
Matthew McConaughey Quite a bingo caller, that guy.
I love it.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
The KVJ Show mornings and the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today. 97.9 WRMF.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Have you always wanted a cosmetic procedure but just don't have the $5,000 to $10,000 sitting around? Or are you tired of financing and been turned down because your credit isn't perfect? Well, get ready to have your procedure. Just log on to straxrejuvenation.com and fill out the secure credit application. Select the procedures of your choice from breast dogs, lipos, facial surgeries, hair transplants, gastric sleeves, or any other cosmetic procedure you can think of. A financial expert will work out a great price and then call you with the payment terms. All you may need is a current bank account, social security number, and a consistent monthly income. After you receive your pre-approval, their representatives will help set up a free consultation with a board-certified surgeon with absolutely no obligation on your part. This is a very unique opportunity, so log on to straxrejuvenation.com now and finally get the cosmetic procedure you've always dreamed of. Again, for credit approvals and free consultations with more than 10 board-certified surgeons, log on to straxrejuvenation.com.
One of the biggest things I keep thinking about is my immune system. If you don't want to get the coronavirus, you gotta keep that strong. That means sleeping a lot, getting all the right nutrition in your body, and doing something about your immune system. I believe in amping it up, and Revive is there. Even now during the coronavirus, it is a vital part of staying well, and they will give you the added vitamin boost you need to make sure your body's immune system is at maximum capacity. And they do make house calls too. If you're in the area there of Donald Ross Road in Jupiter, you can actually go check them out. They are open, all services offered, including home visits right there in the area. And they have a new and super sanitary location in the Alton Town Center, just east of I-95 on Donald Ross Road. To book that appointment right now, to make sure you've got your immune system cranking, just go revivelounge.com. That's revivelounge.com.
At Gordon & Partners, we're committed to the safety and well-being of our community during this unsettling time. For over 25 years, our mission has been to help the injured. To better serve our community, Gordon & Partners now offers full service in handling your case without a face-to-face meeting. With our advances in video and digital technology, you can remain safely in your home from case sign-up to settlement. We're here for you. Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
Want to see what Virginia looks like on camera? And Kevin and Jason? YouTube.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, we got the bird in here. Got Chewy's medicine, and we all cranking on that?
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's on my mind.
Yeah.
I did want to bring up, and I brought it up a little bit last week. Does anybody who has animals or pets, do they see a difference in behavior when a full moon is here or as a full moon is creeping up? I've been charting this with Chewy. This is the third time now when a full moon approaches where for about 48 hours he acts all squirrely and weird. And I can't tell if it's his medical conditions, if the moon brings it out in him. So,
yeah, it's a full moon tomorrow, so it's definitely popping today.
Oh, it's pop. I mean, I was driving here right now, and it's big. It's out there. So, yeah, anyone who's really in tune with animals, maybe farmers out there, people who got horses, all kind of dogs.
My animal, Rocco, was certainly squirrely last night.
I heard. I was listening to y'all as I was trying to feed Chewy. It's so weird because I start talking to the... like I'm chiming in.
That doesn't look crazy at all.
Like you brought something up. I'm like, oh, you're not on the air, bird. You're at your house. They can't
You had
hear
something
you.
to interject.
I'm in my house.
I'm talking to myself.
We just need to get a remote mic on you at all times.
Yeah, but the reason why I bring that up is because other people have reached out to me and they've said it's been a few people that have mentioned it about the full moon. I want to see if these people are just messing with me or is this a legit thing? Do you see a difference in behavior in your animals?
It's worth exploring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, plus my dog's he's got a laundry list of issues anyway.
It's hard to narrow down.
Yeah, but does it flare them up, I guess, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right, we'll see if anybody else notices any change in their pet's behavior during a full moon. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, Magnolia has been wanting to do ice cream now and make her own ice cream
yes.
for a couple of weeks.
Smart girl.
So we finally decided on a flavor. There'd been lots of arguments about what flavor we were going to go with in the family because no one could come up with a flavor that everybody liked. We have finally decided on red velvet cake.
Can't argue with that.
That's going to be good. So today, me and Mags are going to make the red velvet cake ice cream. I'm going to bring some in here for you guys tomorrow so you can try it. I'm very excited about the red velvet cake ice cream. We're using the ice cream maker that your wife gave us many years ago for Christmas. And I got to say, it's one of the best presents ever.
That's cool. I'm glad you guys are using it.
We don't use it all the time, but when we do use it, we love it. Mags remembers like every flavor we've ever made. We were looking at all the recipes last night, and she's like, remember the time we made Whopper flavored ice cream? We used those Candies Whoppers.
Oh, yeah, right.
And that was like when she was 7. She remembers every detail of those moments of us making ice cream together from when she was 7.
I probably remember when I was 7 using a homemade ice cream maker, and it's one of my more vivid memories. I don't know what it is about ice cream, but apparently it imprints in your brain. In fact, pretty much, I don't remember anything before the age of 15 except for ice cream.
I've had homemade ice cream before, too, and it's probably my favorite. It's really good.
It's amazing.
If it's made right.
So special.
It's a different level. There's nothing like being on a country farm in West Virginia and having that ice cream. It makes it pop and taste magical.
And some of them come with like an electric motor.
Yeah.
I don't think you need all that.
No.
We have a hand crank one.
Farm people go hand cranks. They don't go.
Hand crank is fun.
Yeah.
This is why we have kids. Child labor. They think it's fun.
It is good exercise.
So let them hand crank it.
It's early on. It kind of teaches you about work and reward because you really do when you're doing that. The ice that's in there and the rock salt. I mean, it's not easy cranking that thing. But boy, when you get it, it just makes it taste even better.
You gonna bring in some for us to sample?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'll have a nice batch for you tomorrow if nothing goes wrong.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while since I had true homemade ice cream.
It's exciting, right?
You know what's good, too? The vanilla with homemade brownie. Homemade vanilla with homemade brownie. It's real warm with the cold. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Make the brownie real gooey. Oh, God.
She just lost herself.
I know. Swimming around. Well, the other day, I can't remember even what brought up the conversation, but I thought about the topic. I think we were talking about an old hit from a group called Night Ranger, and they did a song called Sister Christian.
It's a jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow we were on that. Maybe it's the After the Show podcast, and it's a song from 1984. But it's something unique because it is a massive hit, and it wasn't sung by the lead singer of the band. It was the drummer, Kelly Kvj, who actually wrote it for his younger sister. And because he wrote it, he's like, I want to sing it. So they let him sing it. It became like maybe their biggest hit.
Oh, how annoyed was the lead singer? He's like, son of a biscuit. The drummer gets the hit.
Yeah, but when you wrote it, what are you going to do? Be like, it's about my sister. I don't want you singing about my sister.
Heck no.
But it is kind of weird because it seems like a song of desire that he wrote it for his own sister. I'm probably not going to listen to the song the same way now. But I was asking you, like, what are hit songs that were not sung by the lead singer? How many can you think of? And this used to happen in bands. I don't know today that you can even keep track because bands aren't what bands used to be. But in the era of where you had bands and you know some of the members in it, how many times did that happen and what songs can you name?
Happened a few times with the Eagles. Take It to the Limit was one of the songs. I believe the bass player sang it.
Yeah, Randy Meisner sang that.
And
yeah.
it's a very hard note at the end of that song. And he always dreaded singing that live to the point where he refused to sing it live one time. And Don Henley and Glenn Frey were so mad at him because they had a packed house and he was too scared because he couldn't
It's a
hit.
massive hit, yeah.
Arguably one of their biggest hits.
Yeah.
But I get it. If you know you might not be able to hit that high note, you don't want to blow it.
They were so mad. They're like, dude, we are at a concert. It's one of our biggest hits. People want to hear that song.
Yeah, sometimes, artists now, they'll readjust. When they will nail it in the studio one time and they can get it maybe 1 out of 20. They'll be like, that's good, that's a take. And then when they get to concert, they'll somehow drop it an octave.
You got Kiss. Your boy Peter Criss is in there.
Yeah, Beth from 1976. He was the drummer, and he sang that. That was arguably maybe their biggest hit ever.
I think it is their biggest hit. And I think it really, really annoys Gene Simmons
Could
and
be,
Paul.
yeah, as far as charting, yeah. And one that locals might know here, you might know Don Brewer. He's the drummer from Grand Funk Railroad. He's the one who sang We're an American Band, maybe their biggest hit from 1973. So that's another example of that. Africa by Toto was sung by the keyboardist David Paich, I guess is his name. It's their only #1 single.
I saw the behind the scenes of how they wrote that song, and it took a long time for them to get that sound. Originally, they had done it a little bit more stripped down, and it wasn't working. And one of the guys was in the band, didn't like it at all. One of the main guys was like, I don't know, guys, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah.
And now he's back on record going, yeah, I was wrong.
There's a lot of layers. There's
At least
a lot
he
of
can
layers.
own it.
Yeah, well, you have to own it.
Well, songs like, you ever listen to a song and be like, wow, there's so many sounds in this song that you're like, what is that instrument? That's a different instrument. There's a layer that's over here.
Using the studio as an instrument sometimes.
Absolutely. That is the history of the song Africa. And then there was another one that I didn't realize. There was a band called Oasis. Back in the 90s, they were doing a lot of stuff. And there are these two brothers, and they fight like crazy. And Noel Gallagher was doing a lot of the songwriting. And he went to his little brother, who was a little bit more difficult, Liam, and he said, I've got 2 songs. I'll let you sing one, but I'm singing the other, because apparently Liam will get temperamental in concert and often storm off the stage. And so Noel's like, I'm going to have to start singing some of our hits because you just have a temper tantrum and then nobody else is on stage. So I've got to be able to be ready for the plan B.
And he's good.
He is very good. And so he's like, I got 2 songs. You pick which one you want. You can sing either this song called Wonderwall, or you can sing this song I wrote called Don't Look Back in Anger. And Liam picked Wonderwall, which was their massive hit, but Don't Look Back in Anger is still a big song that Noel Gallagher sang. But that was it. Noel wrote both of them and said, I'm only giving you one to sing because you're a little crybaby.
I think one of them hates playing it in concert. It's one of those songs where the band hates to play it.
I think Liam hates playing it because Liam goes and sits off the side and sulks while Noel stands up on stage and sings.
Yeah, I saw one time.
So ridiculous.
He does. I've seen video of them, and Liam's off to the side just like with his arms crossed pouting.
Like flicking them off. Dude, there was one time he's giving him the bird.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
Brotherly love. So there you go.
Yeah, the Beatles as well. George Harrison, he struggled to get some music in the beginning.
Yeah, they would often do some different stuff. So fun things there. All right, coming up here in just a bit on the KVJ show. Maybe we'll play a little One Note Name That Tune while we're musically getting warmed up here. Can jam out on that. And also got another interesting situation here. Somebody who is hoarding TP, but they're doing it in their own house. We often are throwing shade at people that are hoarding TP, but could you justify doing it in your own house? I'll explain next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available, trade-ins wanted. Schedule your test drive now, offleaseonly.com. We have one accident blocking a right lane right now on the 595 eastbound. Watch for that on the approach to 95. For today's senior shopping hours, you can stop by Publix between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Plus, between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., you can stop by Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Winn-Dixie, and Costco, and at Walmart, Dollar General, and Big Lots for the first hour of business. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
I am so sorry.
I don't understand. Things were going so great. I don't get it.
It's not you, it's me. Is it hard to get straight answers with your digital marketing company? 2060 Digital operates differently from the others. We're a premier Google partner. We're national in scope, but local in our approach. Everything is customized because our digital marketing has a purpose. We're 2060 Digital. Digital done right. Let's have a conversation. It's free. 2060digitalsouthflorida.com. Go to 2060digitalsouthflorida.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Need a car? H. Gregg of West Palm Beach has what you're looking for. Pre-owned Nissan, just $8,000. BMW, just $18,000. We'll pay thousands above market value for your trade-in. H. Gregg of West Palm Beach. Car buying redefined.
This morning here in South Florida, a few coastal showers and a little patchy fog are possible. Temperatures are much cooler inland than along the coast. This afternoon, partly sunny and breezy with winds out of the east-southeast, high temperatures in the low to mid-80s, and a slight chance for isolated showers. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Taco Bell has some big news. So big, you could call it Grande. It's the new Grande Burritos. One is loaded with everything you love about a taco. The other is filled with slow-cooked Chipotle chicken. They're only here for a limited time, so grab yours today on the Cravings Value menu at a participating Taco Bell near you.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
Spend your early mornings watching the KVJ Show on YouTube. Just search KVJ Show and put our questionable faces up on that flat screen. 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, well, we don't seem to like people that are hoarding TP, but is there ever a reason where maybe hoarding TP could arguably be justified? Okay. How are you doing on your TP stash right now in your house, Virginia?
I'm doing pretty good. I've got quite a bit of rolls. So right when they were saying, in the very, very beginning, go get toilet paper, I went and Panda went, and we both bought a jumbo supply. I didn't know he was going. He didn't know I was going. So both of us had bought an excessive amount.
So you're kind of TP rich right now.
I've got a good bit of TP. I don't feel scared.
Okay. Jaybird, how's TP holding up in your place?
I got to give a shout out to Caesar from Greed Anchors. Caesar or Cesar, I'm not sure, but either way, thank you, my friend. I went out to my truck yesterday. He loaded toilet paper in the back of my truck.
Aww.
Just dropped it in there for you. Hey, bird.
He's a saint.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Saint Cesar.
Yeah, him and his 8-year-old kid. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. So right now, I am toilet paper rich.
Very nice.
How are you doing, Kevin?
I think we're doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any kind of fear, and I just keep
Have you looked?
No, I'll look down at the roll, and there's TP there.
You got to look and see how much you have in the cabinet.
You know what?
You're
Queen
such
worries
a
about
dude.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's just there. You know? It's just there. I'm like, it's all good.
You got to look ahead to like the weekend.
That's what the Queen does. She's all over all that stuff. I have complete, utter faith in the Mexican Queen.
Oh, that's funny.
She takes care of our household.
Can I have a queen?
Everybody should have one. They're absolutely amazing.
I need one.
You make sure the show is running. She makes sure that the toilet paper's running.
That's really it. She runs, I'm a control freak here on the show.
You both deal with crap.
Well, yes, we have a lot to deal with, a lot of detailed work, and she does everything at home. And she's like, you just focus on that, I'll focus on this. And I just stumble in. I'm a buffoon at home. I have no clue what's going on. I'm always oblivious. But you know what? It's kind of nice. I'm like, I just focus on KVJ and you focus on everything else and make sure I've got TP on that roll.
I'm jealous.
It's so nice.
You let the queen know. If she ever decides to leave you, I'd love to have her.
Okay, yeah.
And if she leaves you, I'd love to have you.
Okay.
So
well, I'll just switch, mate.
Bosom buddies, baby.
That's not weird.
Well, listen to this email here. This is Angelica who sent this in, and tell me if you got an issue with this. This is about hoarding TP, but it's in her house. She said, my boyfriend is someone who has always used almost half a roll of TP like every time he goes to.
Oh, my gosh.
Number 2, he's just always blowing through tons of TP. I don't know if you've noticed a person like that where they just, it's like, how much TP do you really need?
Yeah, usually they're kids that do that, though. I mean, once you become an adult, I thought you, understood that you can't shove half a roll in the bowl.
Some people still do.
It's not just a kid thing, Virginia. I've seen adults abuse this.
And you're like, how much
you
do you
watch
need?
them?
No, you just know. You go. There's a roll in there. They go one time, and when they walk out, there's like a quarter of a roll left.
Yeah, apparently because she probably uses or should numerically more stops with TP than he does. But she's sitting there going, okay, wait a minute, I'm not using. So I think just through the time of them living together, she's been able to deduct that he uses excessive amounts of TP when he goes number 2.
Well, now you're seeing what everybody does because you're all locked up together and you're watching each other.
It's easy. If there's a brand new roll in there, someone goes in for the first time, you know what they're doing.
So what happens when she said, I started seeing glimpses of the TP shortage going on in stores, I myself started hiding the extra rolls we had, knowing that he was blowing through it and that we only had a certain amount and I might be able to get more. It's not fair, right?
If he doesn't know how to conserve, let him pay the price.
She said even with low rations, he didn't conserve. And we ran completely out of TP in a week. Now, the last 2 weeks, he's been hopping in the shower every time he poos.
That's so gnarly. So there's poo on the floor of the shower?
From a certain point of view.
I hope he's standing up. I don't know, would be my guess.
But there's going to be particles.
Yeah, you got to kick that down the drain. I don't know what kind of
even if you
particles
do
or what's going on.
Virginia's right. I mean, it's just once that happens,
You're basically pooing in the shower.
You need to bleach your shower every time.
So here's what's going on in the house. So TP's gone. He hops in the shower after every time he goes number 2. And then he starts being observant too and notices the other day that I'm not hopping in the shower after I go to the bathroom, and he knows number 2. And he's like, so he calls me nasty. He's like, that's so gross that you are not hopping in the shower after you clearly went number 2. Now I'm debating turning on the shower every time I go to the bathroom to throw him off the scent that I've actually been hoarding and hiding toilet paper in the house. But that seems a little overboard, doesn't it? I do feel a little guilty about what I'm doing, but I believe he brought this on himself.
He did. He started judging. Well, I don't know. Who's judging who first?
This is a war, and in war times, you got to make decisions to look out for number 1. He wasn't looking out for number
2
when going number 2.
You're right.
He wasn't. He was wasting and just blowing through the toilet paper with reckless abandon.
But she made that judgment call that he was.
Yeah, she kind of started
She's made that judgment that you are using too much TP and you wouldn't conserve even though you knew we were running low, and so is the rest of the world. And so this is a price you have to pay. I get TP, you don't.
But he doesn't know yet that she's hoarding
But
it.
he's now starting to be like, okay, so he's just trying to figure out why is she not doing anything to cleanse herself after going number 2? Either I got a really nasty girlfriend or I've got a diabolical girlfriend.
Either way, it's going to be hard for him when reality smacks him in the face.
Well, his mind's twisted because he doesn't know, do I not trust her now or do I think she's nasty? And what's worse?
From his point of view, he thinks she fired the first shot because she's judging how much he's using. See what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know how open she was about. I think, it sounds like from the email that she made a comment about, hey, TP is going to be running low. Just, let's
watch
conserve.
yourself.
That's the first shot. That's the first shot.
It sounds like she took a nice approach, but then she looks down. She's like, that son of a,
he's not respecting what I told him.
Like, you look down, like, just this morning I had this conversation and we got a half roll of TP and I know I didn't do this. What are you doing? You apparently did not get this conversation. So she's like, okay, you know what? Here's 3 rolls we got. I'm hiding all 3 rolls. And then when that's done, it's just, where's the TP? Oh, we're all out. Because you used it.
It's wartime, and she's saving her own butt.
I mean, both of them are, honestly, they're both a little judgmental, if you ask me. Both of them.
I like her moves. I think as long as she remains stealth and doesn't get busted for hoarding the TP, she can come through this clean.
If you were exactly in Angelica's position right now, do you start doing fake showers?
Yes.
So that he thinks that we're all in this together?
No, turn on the water, do the fake rinse.
You shouldn't have to live like that. You shouldn't have to live a lie. That's not cool.
You say don't live the lie.
Well, now you're wasting water. It's for what?
Peace of mind. And the ability to maintain the toilet paper stash in your place.
And maintain the relationship, too. You got to shake him off your scent.
Is he expecting her to take a shower?
Yes.
Every time she goes?
Because he is.
But every time?
Yeah. He thinks there's no toilet paper.
But does everyone live like that?
Well, if there's no toilet paper, you better.
So if, even if there is a little bit of toilet paper.
He doesn't know there's toilet paper.
No, I hear what you're saying. Okay, I don't know why you're yelling at me. I'm just trying to figure it out.
She hid the paper.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, any thoughts on this? 877-979-WRMF. Is she doing the right thing? 877-979-9763. And anybody else hoarding TP in your house, you can let us know here at the KVJ Show.
You're the one that I've been waiting
Okay, Angelica is hoarding TP because she says her boyfriend abuses it and he uses too much when he goes number 2. She let him know, be like, hey, we got a TP shortage and you blow through too much, and he did not listen. She noticed that he was still continuing at his old ways, so she hid a couple rolls of TP and she's been using it. But then he noticed that after she clearly went number 2, she didn't jump in the shower like he's been doing. So should she do fake showers? Should she continue hoarding? Is there a different play to this? And is anybody else doing something like this where you're hoarding the TP even in your own house to try to keep it? Danny's on here from Stewart. What's your thought on this, Danny?
Hey, she's wrong. She's lying. Richer, poorer, sickness, and health. They're married.
Well, I think they're boyfriend-girlfriend.
Sharing everything. Well, once you're living together, it's the same in my eyes. But,
okay.
She's just lying to him. And, that's wrong, period.
It is wrong.
Yeah. Okay. I would, yeah. It's
wrong.
There is a level of dishonesty that is in this.
Sometimes in war, there's dishonesty, Kevin.
That sounds like a lot of fun. War? Is that what you mean with relationship war?
It's a war on our supply of toilet paper.
It's every butt for himself.
Every butt for themselves. If you warned him and he did not take the precautions, sorry, not sorry.
It's war, i.e. relationship.
He's just not listening.
Okay. So Virginia feels like it is justified. It's kind of interesting here because I'm kind of like even sensing a gender to the texts that are coming in. And now this is just a number that I'm looking at. But, it says like the guy needs to go out and find TP. He needs a reality check on how scarce things are. Continue that shower, girl. That feels like it's coming from a woman.
It does. It has a tinge of feminine anger.
And it feels like the women are supporting Angelica in her hiding the TP, and the guys like Danny are not supporting her, saying that is dishonest and that's uncool, and we're all in this together.
Who knew this would spark a gender war?
Now, this is an interesting suggestion. Somebody said you need to split the TP up equally, and if you run out, too bad. So let's say maybe she's got 2 rolls or 3 rolls, be like, okay, that's your roll, that's my roll, and maybe that will force him to conserve. That at least seems to be like, okay, there's some responsibility in this.
Once he runs out, though, he's going to go sniffing around for some more TP.
Oh, yeah. He's going to find where she's got her stash.
He's like, duck walk over there.
Once he finds out.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's the fun game.
This relationship may not make it, Kevin.
Somebody texted and said, what I'm hiding is flushable wipes.
Oh.
Are those hard to come by, too?
So I tried to get some the other day, and they were completely out of them.
Wow.
Yeah, still. That was not that long ago.
This is what's going to be interesting now, because I feel every day, doesn't it seem like we just there's a new wrinkle in how we're living our lives and how we're trying to make it through this whole quarantine thing. The new wrinkle for me is the mask and going to the store. Because, a week or so ago, we're still running out. I was thinking, hey, we need some limes and, whatever else. And it's the weekend. Let's go off and get some Coronas.
I can't have a rum drink without my lime.
Yes, or something like that. And so we would, pop in to and we'd still try to maintain distance and all that kind of stuff. But now I got to tell you, I'm out of vodka. And I'm like, I really just want to pop to the store.
I'm almost out of whiskey, too.
To get something real quick. Well, and here was the thing. I'm almost out. And so even the other day, I'm going around. I'm asking people here at work. I'm like, Bird, you got any vodka? I'm getting kind of desperate. And then, my daughter was coming over, and so was my father-in-law. And they both had instructions to bring the vodka with them. And they both completely let me down. And, that's right.
We forgot.
Dang it.
They didn't forget. They're hoarding vodka.
Right.
I got to run out today. If Tito's is out, because I know it's your favorite, what is your backup? Because Tito's might be out.
Yeah,
Tito's. Do you have a backup?
At that point, I don't know. I can go Grey Goose. I can go whatever, yeah. At that point, it's,
At that point, Smirnoff. Just get it. Whatever they got.
That's rough.
We kind of had that whole thing because you're having to, in a sense, lower some standards. And so... I was having the conversation with my wife before my daughter forgot to bring over the vodka.
Yeah.
And I was like, what kind is she bringing? Because remember how I told you she showed me that 3-gallon jug of like Henry's vodka?
Yes.
And I'm just like,
Henry doesn't seem to have the same standards as Tito.
Well, it's just I'm an older man in the game, and I just, I'm so old and frail now that my body just can't handle ratchet vodka. Like, I will wear that in pain for 3 days.
And a lot of those young girls, too, they like, oh my God, it's cotton candy vodka. Did you see Kevin on cotton candy vodka?
So this is where, and so I'm having this conversation. I'm like, she's getting Tito's, right? I'm always like, how can you be picky in a time like this? I'm like, I know, but I'm like, there's just some standards that I am still trying to hold on to.
We're not there yet.
No,
we're not at Henry's
You're
yet.
right. I'm not there.
But to your point, the store where I was at, I needed cheese. All they had was fat-free, and I had to settle for fat-free shredded cheese. And I was so bummed out, but that's all they had.
Every day and in every way, it's breaking down our standards. I mean, think about the toilet paper. If you couldn't find toilet paper and you're a Charmin person, just for example, because you have a snotty behind that is very pretentious, and all you see is maybe Scott's towel or something like that. Did you know?
To go from Charmin to Scott is an adjustment.
You ever seen the TP? You can actually see the wood chips in it. Like they haven't pulped. It hasn't been grinded enough. You're going, I
see cardboard.
I actually see splinters in that TP. And you're like, would you be to a point where you're like, oh, I'm just not quite there yet. Not quite there yet on the cheap TP. But I tell you, if this thing keeps going on and we have to wait before they have got, some kind of, I always keep forgetting the name, antidote. What is the name of it?
Vaccine.
Thank you.
Antidote. I like antidote.
I don't know why
antidote.
I can't ever, you ever have a word you can't come up with?
Many.
Many. What do they call that thing again? Vaccine.
A cure or a vaccine.
Yeah, imagine if it's 12 to 18 months. Like some places.
That's what they're saying.
Okay. Where are our vodka and TP standards going to be in 18 months, if that were the case?
Bring it on, Henry.
Gosh, you're right.
I'm just nervous that fat-free cheese is my future.
What kind of cheese did you get, Pumpkin?
I believe it was mozzarella.
Okay, I can get you some mozzarella.
Okay.
You want shredded
It's
mozzarella?
turned to black market stuff now?
That would be great.
I went to the restaurant Tipo, and I'm here to tell you there's no shortage over there.
Okay.
Absolutely no shortage.
You go to one store, you don't want to go to a second store. You know what I mean?
I totally agree. I stopped going to other stores now. I only go to Restaurant Depot because I don't want to deal with the pain of empty shelves.
Fat Kevin, the cheese was hit real hard.
Yeah.
Real hard.
You'll have mozzarella by noon tomorrow.
I love it.
Got somebody that's giving me some backup vodka options. Kevin, you got to try Tower Vodka from Total Wine. The ex-partner is from Tito's. And they've distilled it actually one more time. I think I've actually heard of that.
I like it when you have like a team member of a certain brand who breaks away and does their own thing better and cheaper. Is that what's going on? Tito's is pretty good.
Right. No, it is pretty good. And to clarify, it's not that there's a Tito shortage. It's just that now I had seen yesterday on the news, they were saying, if you can, try not to go to the store, but every 2 weeks.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. And they're like, only necessary trips. And so I'm trying to, in my mind, justify vodka as necessary. And I'm like going,
some people it is.
How terrible would that be if I get coronavirus just because I need a handle of Tito's?
All right, I'll go out there and brave the storm.
No, I'm
for
not.
it. No.
I wouldn't do that. I would not put you in that.
I hear you. Wink, wink. I got you. Don't worry.
Let me give you a suggestion.
Look at your Tito's.
Go to an upscale liquor store. Don't go to like a lower level liquor store.
I'm done. Ever since Publix liquor's opened, I never go to the one where the kid and the dad try to sell me drugs. I don't go to that one anymore.
Don't go to that one.
No, I don't.
That's not where you need to be at a time like this. You want to go to the fanciest liquor store you can find. Just trust me.
Kev, this is priority one.
Total Wine delivers.
Oh.
Well, hold on. Just be careful, though, because the delivery is very slow. I tried to get some whiskey the other day.
Is it backed up?
It was. My whiskey wasn't going to get there for 3 days. So I was like,
So I need to order today for this weekend.
Yes.
Okay. All right. There you go. The important stuff, we're handling it right here. Don't worry.
from the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by OffLeaseOnly.com. Need to use car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low-mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at OffLeaseOnly.com. Financing available. Trade-ins wanted. Schedule your test drive now. OffLeaseOnly.com. We have one accident blocking a right lane right now on the 595 eastbound. Watch for that on the approach to 95. For today's senior shopping hours, you can stop by Publix between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Plus, between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., you can stop by Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Winn-Dixie, and Costco, and at Walmart, Dollar General, and Big Lots for the first hour of business. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
With McDelivery, McDonald's comes to you. So if you live in a house, apartment, condo, tree house, or houseboat, your home is now a McDonald's. Order with McDelivery on Uber Eats and DoorDash today. With McDelivery, your home is now a McDonald's.
West Palm Beach Kia is open during these challenging times with extended sales and service hours. We'll also have pickup and delivery available for your convenience, with special incentives now released, like 0% financing now available, or make no payments until August on select new Kias in stock. That's no payments until August. Bring us any trade and get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for it, so you can drive the new Kia you really want. New 2019 Kia Forte LXs are only $199 per month. That's a brand new Kia for only $199 per month. And don't prejudge your credit. If you have a job bringing home $350 per week, we want to approve you for a new Kia today. Make no payments until August on select new Kias in stock. Only at West Palm Beach Kia. Visit westpalmbeachkia.com.
Stock number 190223. On approved credit through KMF, Forte $59.89 down. 72 months at 4.9% APR. Plus tax tag and $9.99 admin. Up to 120 days deferred payments on select new Kias. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Negative equity refinance. All factory rebate to dealer. Offers on combined expires 5/4/20.
You know, my friends at Nuvo Health and Wellness, this is what they do, health and wellness. And if you want to get at your best, if you want to feel your best and look your best, there are so many things you can do. Hormone replacement therapy, IV hydration right now is huge. They are doing home visits. They are also doing telemedicine, where they've got their clinicians actually on the phone with you, helping you, guiding you with whatever medical questions that you have. And if they need to, they send a paramedic to your home to fulfill whatever you need at this time. Nuvo Health and Wellness is doing it right. You know, they always help me whenever I'm feeling a little bit like immune compromised or just tired or vulnerable to illness. I love getting IV hydration therapy. I swear by it. I think it's amazing. And they'll come to your house and give it to you. That's awesome. Also, look into that genetic weight loss panel they're doing. They can do your blood work and tell you exactly what you should be eating and exactly how you should be exercising based on your DNA markers. It's amazing. They're doing it, and they can help you look and feel your best in these trying times. Call them up and set up your appointment today. 561-631-9047.
I'm Tiffany. I have some tips for you on how to quit smoking like I did. First, I did some reading about it. I found a lot of great advice on how to quit smoking and picked out the ways I thought would work best for me. I started by setting a quit date. Then I threw out my ashtrays, lighters, and matches. I did other things too, like exercising more, and it worked. But I'd still get cravings, especially on long car rides. To help me with that, I put a picture of my mother in my car. She died of lung cancer from smoking cigarettes when I was only 16. Now I have a 16-year-old daughter. That picture of my mother reminds me that I don't want to miss all the things my daughter is going to do in her life, including turning 17.
Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to quit your way. Developed by CDC.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Don't pay more. Save thousands on low mileage 2016 through 19 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, if you like Will Smith and his messages of inspiration, you'll be excited to hear this. He is starting a new Snapchat series. We'll tell you all about it coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Is there one thing that really the quarantine has made you realize you miss? I think probably good quality TP and the ability to get it has been one for a lot of people.
Just the freedom to go out whenever you want without overthinking it. Just going to the grocery store now feels like you need a tactical plan and you need wipes, and just the freedom of doing everyday things is what I miss.
Yeah, I would say that is really about it. Oddly enough, I would think if you would have told me a month ago that you're going to be pretty much shut down and going nowhere except for home and just to the studio for the next month, I would have probably had a slight panic attack. And I got to tell you, a month later, I'm like, okay, it's not that I thought I would have missed a lot more than I am.
They were showing Big Brother Canada and how the announcer comes on the producer because they had no idea what was going on, and they go,
They were in the house.
They were in the house, so
then the whole lockdown.
They go, can we have all of the guest members in the one room? And the announcer's going through all this stuff. There's a global pandemic and things are being shut down. Imagine being in that house.
They probably thought it was a joke.
They did not think it was a joke.
Oh, they
started crying.
Really?
Well, think about it. You're quarantined in the Big Brother house and you're away from the world, so you don't know what's going on anyway.
Yeah.
And then they're getting it just in one shot. We had a slow burn with this, so we started getting used to it, like Kevin said.
Right.
They're getting hit over the head with
all at once.
Oh my gosh, things are shut down.
Like how you've been living in this house, this actually is the new normal that everybody's doing.
Well, they shut down the whole game, and they're being quarantined from being quarantined back to being quarantined at their house now.
Wow.
Isn't that creepy?
Shut into one house to shut into another.
We're all on Big Brother.
Yeah, but they had no idea what was going on. So their minds were racing.
Dang.
It's crazy. Every single day there is you just have to have a high tolerance for being able to adjust to crazy.
And a high tolerance just to adjust to change.
Yeah.
Because every day it changes slightly a little bit.
I feel like being on this show has really conditioned me for this.
I'm
just daily used to a curveball that's like, wait, what? And something really bizarre happening that's like, okay, this is what I got to swallow today.
I can handle everything except Rocco and anybody who's actually sick with the virus.
Yeah.
Those are the two things.
Rocco had you on the ropes before, though.
Rocco had me on the ropes before, but now I'm just stretched too thin. I
Too
can't,
close,
I can't handle Rocco.
It's weird. You know what it feels like to me? It feels like there's a hurricane coming and we just got fired and those two things had a baby and this is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just like a weird vibe.
It is.
We're working, but we go right home.
Yeah. It is. I hate hearing it, the new normal, but every day it's something is the new normal.
Do you think we go back to the old normal? Or is this forever changed society? Or
are we all going to have PTSD?
Well, I'm looking at what Fauci's saying, and I just from the feel, and I'm no expert at all, and nobody really is. I don't even know if even Fauci's an expert. I know he's got the title and everything, but I don't think anybody, when it comes to this coronavirus, I don't know that anybody really knows. And I'm going on that because almost every other day the news flip-flops.
Well, they're saying they don't know.
Yes,
so
right.
That's the first indicator right there.
And so I'm looking at timelines, especially, like I think a lot of people are. And I was seeing today that it's kind of adjusted a little bit. They push back, I think in the state of Florida, April 21st is going to be the day where I guess our hospitals will be most tasked, they believed. It's expected to peak. They say on that day, expect 242 deaths per day on April 21st. And then because everything's graphed. And then after that, then it starts decreasing and you got that flatten the curve or whatever you're talking about.
And is that for the U.S. or for Florida?
Florida.
Got
This is Florida that they're looking at. And the other weird thing about this is just how segregated the country is. I don't know. They're talking about possibly shutting down Fort Lauderdale International Airport. Like no flights whatsoever.
Wow.
And they're even putting barricades up at some state borders, which that's really different and crazy because, you know, even in the Constitution, it guarantees freedom of movement. And really, since the Civil War, you haven't seen where you really couldn't cross. Like crossing a state line is like crossing into another country. And they're like, no.
There's going to be checkpoints, and you're going to have to stop and say, I'm going into Georgia now. And that's something that's not.
They'll turn you around. Be like, no, you're not. You're not coming into Florida. Nobody's coming in. We're closed for business.
And some people see, okay, they're doing that for health reasons to save people's lives, and some people think, they're taking away our rights.
Who knows? Yeah, I hear you. That definitely gets people going.
If you go on Facebook, that's what I'm reading.
Yes.
But if a timeline, I'm going with Fauci and what he says, and he thinks that, some of the extreme social distancing and the stay-at-home orders like we have right now, we might be able to transition back to society kind of like we knew it a little bit gradually. But he says it's possible that we may never truly get back to where we were before the coronavirus until we get a vaccine and you can go right in, be like, I think I have coronavirus. Be like, hey, cool. You give you a shot and you go right home and you're good.
Like back in the day with the measles or the mumps or whatever.
Polio, yeah, something along those lines. Until we have that, you're probably looking at changes. And so, you talk about what you miss. For me, I'm a sports guy, so I've missed so many sports, and every day you're like, oh, the Masters is canceled, and, all these other sporting events. March Madness was canceled. What's going on with the NBA? And football's my favorite sport, far and away. And I just keep looking at the timeline, and I looked at the graph for Florida. It looks like by the beginning of June, you really shouldn't see that many deaths. Like the numbers really are almost next to nothing. But does that mean by August they would let 85,000 people get into a football stadium together? Because you could have one weekend of football and be like, oh my gosh, coronavirus is back.
I don't think you're going to see any kind of sports until they feel confident that they got this thing under control.
Right, so that is the question. Will we have no sports until they have a vaccine?
Can you have sports without a crowd?
I watched the wrestling.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I thought it's awkward, it's weird, but it is so entertaining because it's so bizarre. You need a crowd, but it was definitely, it wasn't awful.
If that were the compromise, I would do that. Just to not have the people in the stands. But then again, the problem with football is it does not believe in social distancing whatsoever. It is all about each team. On the sidelines, you've got about 80 people.
Yeah,
even.
And as soon as somebody tests positive, just like the NBA, and then one person tested, they shut it down.
And then you got 10 people piled on top of each other, breathing heavily, trying to wrestle away a football.
Well, I heard him talking about baseball, and they were trying to figure out, okay, can we do baseball with no people? And they said, what if we quarantined both teams, all teams, and they weren't allowed to leave like wherever they were, and they were tested every week, and we made sure that all the players weren't going around anybody else that could expose them, and they were tested every week? Could they play each other with no fans?
Do not tell baseball players they have to test for something every week because they're going to get nervous.
Yeah.
Steroids.
Right. It'd be like test or don't play. I think they're actually playing baseball in South Korea.
Really?
I saw on the ESPN app, and it looked like some of the players had the masks on. And so they were talking about taking the model that South Korea possibly is using to play baseball to get some baseball going. Once we get to that point, and like I said, for me, I was looking at Florida in the graph, and it looks like by the beginning of June, if I'm reading it correctly, and I'm not smart or a doctor.
Don't worry, someone will text you.
Yes. But
Kevin, you're so dumb.
It looked like by then it was down to nothing. So if we got to that point...
I like your optimism, kid. I like it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So there you go. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what it is, but you don't know. And every single day you're trying to figure out exactly what is going on with this. So
I don't know if you guys know the answer to this, but in the past with a pandemic, has there ever been something where it started off as a pandemic and it mutated into something else? Or did I just watch that one movie for too long?
Well, they got the Netflix special Pandemic, and probably you can find stuff on that. If you probably watch that, there's probably variances of things that did. I'm not an expert on pandemics, but there's that show there. If that's something you want to look at, I'm sure they probably cover it.
Yeah, I mean, is that a common thing for flus and all that stuff to mutate or change?
I don't know.
Good or bad?
Yeah, you look at this. Come on, look around the room.
Yeah, but Somebody asked that. Somebody asked Dr. Fauci that. And he said he did not think that the virus appeared to be mutating, but this was like a week ago that I heard it.
And I don't mean that as a horrific thing. It could mutate in the other way, too, making it more benign. I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
I have no idea.
Scientists, are you listening?
Yeah, because you ain't going to get an answer in here.
Hopefully you're working and trying to figure out a cure.
If they're listening, they're screaming at the radio.
All right. Anything you want to drop in us on us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can just jump into the KVJ TV chat room right now on YouTube.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, I'll tell you about the new quarantine special that Will Smith is launching for your entertainment. Before we get into that, Rita Wilson is putting it out there. I mean, she has become stronger now from the coronavirus. And now that she's shook the illness, I think she has a budding hip-hop career. Here she is. I think she's...
Doesn't her son do hip-hop?
Chet?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, he did. I'm not sure if he's still in the game or not, but I know for a while.
What is it with these Hanks? They love hip-hop, huh? Who would have known?
Here she is going in the studio, I guess, to record Hip Hop Hooray.
Oh, no.
She sounds great.
She's on there.
You should have known when I hit it and stepped that I was with it a bit. Not to consider the rep. Heck, I did your partner because she's hot as a baker. Because I'm naughty by nature, not because I hate you. You put your heart in a part of a part that spreads apart and forgot that I forgave when you had a part. You try to act like something really big is missing, even though my name's graffiti written on your can. I love black women always, and disrespect ain't the way. Let's start a family today. Hip hop, hooray!
Did the group come back, Naughty by Nature, and do that with her, or they just kind of dub her into the song?
I believe that's a dub.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because if she did it with Naughty by Nature, that would be not practicing social distancing.
Well, you know,
there's ways to do it.
Yeah. There's a ton of artists. In fact, Denny's, I'll have some clips coming up in an hour. They're actually doing a lot of performances now.
I saw Bare Naked Ladies. They were all in different rooms playing Pinch Me, one of their hits. From different. I mean, they were playing it live.
Most bands are
cool.
doing that now, yeah.
I'd like to hear that. Where'd you see that?
On the internet.
Okay. Michael Che from, is it Che or Chi?
Michael Che.
Che from Saturday Night Live just revealed that he sadly lost his grandmother from the coronavirus. He said he's reeling, but he's happy that she's not in pain anymore. He said, this is very scary. There have been so many people going through this. My story is not unique, but it is very, very scary. Take this seriously. And finally here, if you're a fan of Will Smith, his new quarantine Snapchat special is called Will from Home, and he launched the 12-part project on Friday as a free way to entertain fans who are currently facing lockdown and looking for some kind of entertainment. You'll be able to see new episodes on his Snapchat account on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, Will from Home, check it out. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Looking at some celebrity birthdays here today. Big old happy birthday going out to Bill Bellamy. He's happy he's not going to have to kick Virginia out of a nightclub today for his birthday.
Man, you really got away with celebrities, Virginia.
Yeah. He's turning 55
I may have
today.
been overserved.
He had you kicked out of a bar.
No, he had me kicked out of the VIP room first. And then when I didn't leave the bar, had me kicked out of the bar.
I mean, what were you doing?
I thought it was sexy dancing. Apparently he did not.
Not that sexy, huh? Okay, not sexy enough.
No.
Happy birthday to Russell Crowe. He's 56 today. Jackie Chan, 66. And John Oates from Hall & Oates turns 72 today. Nice. Also, happy birthday to Liam. Little shout out from Mommy, Daddy, and Sissy Lily. Also, happy 6th birthday to Olivia from your cousins Brady and Julie and Aunt Becky and Uncle Doug. And also a happy 25th birthday to this goofball Miranda Love Patty. Okay. Thank you very much or your emails. You can send us one if you want on the KVJ show with the birthday shout out. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. Going to get it all taken care of for you. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, somebody asked in the question, is it wrong to lock your kids outside? Okay. What?
I say no.
Okay. All right. We'll find out what this is all about coming up.
Did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't start I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't show up, don't come out, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, walk away, you know how, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away.
Okay, is it wrong to lock your kids outside? Virginia, I don't know if you've ever contemplated this parenting tactic here.
I hadn't thought about it, but I'm going to steal the idea today. That's just creative parenting.
Yeah, do they frown on that? I mean, do you have to give your children 24/7 access to your home?
If they deserve it, they can come in. But if they're being bad, hey, it's war, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know what the ruling is on that. Johnny's on here from Lake Worth. He's actually got the question about this. Johnny, this might be a consideration of yours. What exactly is going on in your home that you would even consider this?
Well, first off, Virginia, before you judge, at least listen to the extreme situation we're dealing with there, okay?
Okay.
All right. I like to judge, though. It's going to be hard for me.
Well, look, the kids have been out of school, and my wife and I haven't been able to get together, if you follow. And,
Okay.
I mean, they're always around now, and we understand why, and we're making it work. She's working from home. I normally work from home, and she's also overseeing the kids with the online schooling. We've got an 8 and 11-year-old kids, and face it, at the end of her day, she's so exhausted, and lately on the weekend, the kids have been inside all the time. So last Saturday, I made up a bunch of water balloons and sent them outside so we could get alone and have some time. I locked the door to make sure that we'd have nobody barging in, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes later, they're outside. I could hear them fighting, one's crying, beating on the door, so they're even more traumatized than they were because they were locked out of the house. We never got done. And so we're kind of looking forward to this weekend, but I'm afraid the kids won't fall for going outside again after we lock them out. And
okay.
I'm just curious, guys. Maybe somebody can help us out. Any other parents who are going through the same thing have any ideas or solutions? Really, it's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so the kids are cutting into your alone time, and so you've tried the tactic of giving them the water balloon, send them outside, locking the doors, and of course they start a fight and they want to get back in. Virginia, you and your husband Panda seem to be pretty good at carving out time or finding creative solutions, and you've got Rocco, who always seems to be running around. He's 4. I know Magnolia's got to be a lot easier to dodge, but if you guys...
She's actually dodging us.
Right.
She's a teenager who rarely comes out of her room.
So see, there you go. So that's easy. You're not ever worried about her.
She's good.
Okay, so in this time of quarantine where the kids and everybody is around each other, is it tougher to find adult time? And then do you have any advice for any couples that are out there that are struggling to get 5 to 10 minutes of separation from their ginned up kids?
I can only tell you what works for us. Bath time has been great.
Okay.
We put Rocco in the bath with all of his toys and lots of fun and bubbles and this and that. And we make bath so cool that we know we have a 20-minute window. He's in there. He's not going to want to be, taken out of the bathtub for a good bit. He's got enough to keep him busy.
It says here Johnny has an 8 and 11-year-old. So
I get that whole bath thing, by the way. I could get lost in a bath for just hours.
I think 8 and 11 might still work with bath time, but what do I know?
Same bath?
Are they the same gender? If you've got one knocking on puberty's door and they're different genders, I would not recommend same bath.
Yeah, the 11-year-old's going to be in the bathroom a while.
A lot of people are saying the number one suggestion that people are texting in is showering together. Now, I guess you just have to become a master. Maybe some parents are becoming a master of shower loving.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a different level and requires different dexterity and approaches.
Lock the bathroom door.
Yeah.
Lie to the kids and tell them that mommy went to the store and daddy's taking a shower. And then hopefully, they'll leave you alone for a little bit.
Okay. All right. Well,
or you can do, here's $20. It's called the quiet game. Who can stay quiet the longest? You get $20.
Does that work with kids today?
I don't, you're right. $20. What's $20?
I don't know. Maybe. There's something that is kind of interesting that they're talking about when it comes to parenting through a pandemic. According to this recent poll, they said that 90% of children report, quote, enjoyment and happiness while spending their days with their families. 65% of parents also report their children are experiencing boredom. So the kids do seem to enjoy being home with the parents. Apparently the kids are loving it. And I think that is, to me, the best part of everything about the coronavirus and the quarantine is families slowing down and reconnecting a lot more.
That is good. But I got one friend he was texting me yesterday saying, man, I am losing my mind. I want to kill my entire family.
Yeah.
They are
When did Panda call you?
They are so annoying.
I think me and Mags are on the same page. Like, we want to play games. We want to be cool. We want to be nice. I don't know about the other two.
What's wrong with Panda? Should I text Panda right now?
He was not into game night last night, even though he ended up winning Uno.
Really?
It was a spite win.
He hated Clue.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Well, I think you said you had to wear British accents in your voice the entire time. Is that why he hated it?
Clue with a British accent is fun.
Did he not like that part of it?
No, he did not like that part.
He didn't like your accent.
Well, you're losing your mind too, because that's not.
Colonel Mustard did it in the ballroom.
And you the entire time, huh? He's not playing along.
What about Professor Plum?
Oh, Professor Plum, he definitely did it.
Did he?
with a lead pipe.
I kind of want to play British Clue. This seems
fun.
kind of. Yes, it does.
British Clue
You
is
said the wrong
so
guy
fun.
playing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Need to bring Bird over for Clue night.
believe me, I love a game night. I do it all damn night.
And he's got an eye patch on right now, so doesn't he look like he
I
belongs
feel
in a
like you
game
should
like
be
Clue?
talking like a pirate.
I'll talk. I mean, if it's okay with Kevin, I'd love to talk like a pirate the entire show.
You do what you need to do to get by.
But this gets old, my friends.
And why are you wearing an eye patch again?
Because I lost a video game to Denny's.
So it was a bet.
11 people were watching.
You do look like a guy who'd be on a boat today, though.
I do.
You really do look like a pirate. You got on some kind of black toboggan cap and with a black eye patch. And actually, you're cultivating a look.
It's my look.
You do kind of look like one of the guys from Deadliest Catch.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Parents talked a little bit about how they are keeping it together. That's what I think was most different. Kids seem to be enjoying the presence of their family. How about the parents with the kids? 52% of parents said that self-isolating and financial worries were getting in the way of their parenting. And about 19% said they were screaming more, and 15% they said that they had increased their use of discipline during the pandemic.
That's going on in my house. Certainly was last night.
The kids are going to want to get away from you. They keep disciplining them.
I was trying to think about where I could go last night to get away from them, and the answer is nowhere.
If you want,
so that's pretty upsetting. I
Yeah.
honestly wanted to get in my car and just leave.
well, next time, get in your car.
And not them. When I say them, I just mean Rocco.
Well, just come on over. We'll play some British Clue together.
I was so mad. I was shaking. I was upset. I was just, ugh. I want to drive, but there's nowhere you can drive to.
And that's kind of what's driving people crazy.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't want to play Clue with you. That sounds like an awful time. Mad, shaking, crazy.
The recommendation they have is they say parents should be more flexible in some things like screen time. If you were always a stickler for that before, maybe loosen your boundaries on some things you do with your kids. But they say you can still hold steady on more serious issues like lying or hurting others. You don't make compromises on that. But there are some things as a parent that, maybe it's on some of the food they eat or some of the screen time and things like that. Creating a daily schedule and getting kids involved with household chores also helps. If you want some alone time, Virginia, put them busy on a task and say you need to go out and weed the yard or this or that. And then that keeps them busy and you get a little bit of time to go chill and have a glass of wine.
Hey, Rocco, go weed the yard. That should go well.
Do you have any kind of age-appropriate chore that Rocco could do?
By himself?
Yeah.
No.
He's what, 4?
Yeah, he's 4.
4? All right, 4, you could organize the plastic spoons.
It's really hard to get him to do anything like that. Now, he does love to help.
Could you even throw down like a huge box of Legos and be like, hey, I need the blue in one pile, green in one pile, and red in another?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. Something like that maybe would do it.
Maybe.
He thinks it's a chore. Back. That'd be a major help for me. Thank you. They say that parents should not neglect self-care and should take their own downtime doing something that relaxes them. So distract the kids with a chore, and then you do what it is that makes you not so stressed. That's what they're saying. Otherwise, you're going to lose your mind and you're going to kill your kids. That's basically what they're saying. All right, any ideas you want to add in to share with the audience, you can. 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available, trade-ins wanted. Schedule your test drive now, offleaseonly.com. We have one accident blocking a right lane right now on the 595 eastbound. Watch for that on the approach to 95. For today's senior shopping hours, you can stop by Publix between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Plus, between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., you can stop by Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Winn-Dixie, and Costco, and at Walmart, Dollar General, and Big Lots for the first hour of business. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Work is still going. Schoolwork is still going. Xfinity is still going and getting you there. I've heard people that were struggling with their internet, but they don't have Xfinity. Xfinity is reliable. It's also super fast, and it's what you need as you have more stressed in-home Wi-Fi. A lot of more people are online. When I'm at home every single day, I got to get my work done, but my kid also has to do his virtual school. Then you've got somebody else in the house that's streaming at the exact same time, and we've had no problems whatsoever. The thing that I love about Xfinity, not just the speed, the convenience, and the reliability, but I also, and so does my company, loves Xfinity XFi, because if it's connected, it needs to be protected. It's a built-in Wi-Fi network security that's included for no additional cost. That's a $72 a year value. So let me tell you, your company is going to love knowing that they can rest easy with no threats to the network security. If you want to get all this speed and convenience, all you have to do is go online today. It's Xfinity.com.
I have to go to the gym and untangle my headphones while warming up on the treadmill. And I'll finally untangle them 4 miles later, at which point I'm going to be real tired. Oh, yeah!
Motorcycles make everything exciting. And when Geico makes it easy to switch and save on motorcycle insurance, it's even more exciting.
And once I put my headphones in, I realize my phone's dead. Then I get to run in silence.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. Geico presents, not again, another voicemail from your roommate.
Hey, man, so I was in a rush to get to work and I left the back door open. Could you shut it? I left it wide open. While you're there, could you also turn off the oven? And all of the burners. My mom never let me use the oven. I wonder why.
The Geico Insurance Agency could help keep your personal property protected, like if it's your roommate's first time operating an oven. Visit geico.com to see how easy it is to switch and save on renter's insurance.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to speak to the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates, now offering telemedicine consultations. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 954-247-6200 today. Schedule your telemedicine consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts, or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services. Start on your path to parenthood from home with a telemedicine consultation with one of their fertility experts. Call 954-247-6200 or log on to IVFFlorida.com to schedule today.
MD Now provides superior, comprehensive healthcare services at more than 50 physician-led state-of-the-art clinics, and they now offer virtual visits. Try a virtual visit at a special self-pay rate of just $59. For locations and hours, visit mdnow.com.
I'm Bob Gordon. As we continue to monitor the effects of the coronavirus, changes need to be made to our daily routines. At Gordon & Partners, we now have the technology to handle your case without a face-to-face meeting. It's important we start investigating your case immediately, gathering evidence that may influence the outcome of your case. Don't wait to call or visit our website if you've been injured. The consultation is free. Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
Welcome to Jersey Mike's. How can we help you? Let's start with clean takeout stations and free delivery through our app. We're here to help. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George. Baptist Health knows we are all concerned about coronavirus. I'm just like you. We've got tons of questions, and Baptist Health is here to help us. So right now, download the Baptist Healthcare On Demand app, and you can have a video visit with a doctor for free just by using the code CARE19. That's code CARE19. Download the app. I did it. It's so easy. Now, if you're experiencing flu-like symptoms, the CDC does recommend staying home and seeing a doctor via telehealth. So this is the best way to do it. Baptist Health doctors are prepared to follow appropriate CDC protocols, screen for coronavirus infection, and recommend care. That is very, very comforting. So get the peace of mind that you need with Baptist Baptist Healthcare On Demand. Get that app right now. Download the Baptist Healthcare On Demand app and use the code CARE19 for a free visit right now. Baptist Healthcare On Demand app. Download it now and use the code CARE19 for a free telehealth visit.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jarn Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Need a car? H. Gregg of West Palm Beach has what you're looking for. Pre-owned Nissan, just $8,000. BMW, just $18,000. We'll pay thousands above market value for your trade-in. H. Gregg of West Palm Beach. Car buying redefined.
This morning here in South Florida, a few coastal showers and a little patchy fog are possible. Temperatures are much cooler inland than along the coast. This afternoon, partly sunny and breezy with winds out of the east-southeast, high temperatures in the low to mid-80s, and a slight chance for isolated showers. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Enjoy comfort that's built to last with a new Train heating and cooling system. At Train, they test so it runs. For a limited time, you can get a great deal on a qualifying new Train system. Visit traininfo.com to find your local dealer. That's traininfo.com. It's hard to stop a train.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Train Heating and Cooling, because it's hard to stop a train.
If you love KVJ on the radio, you'll love them even more on Instagram. Follow at KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Parenting through a pandemic. How are you doing it so that you don't lose your mind? That is the question we're looking at here. This says 52% of parents said that self-isolating and financial worries were getting in the way of their parenting. They do recommend that you not neglect self-care, though, parents. That means taking your own downtime and doing something that relaxes you. We got a text that somebody said, I can feel you, V. I found it's great to start the weekends with mimosas in the morning and just keep a decent buzz going all day. Not drunk, just a happy buzz.
All day, though, that's a tough thing to maintain.
It's a delicate balance.
And there's definitely a trial and error on that.
Someone else said they took a drive the other day and it was glorious. Just take the drive to clear your head, but don't do that after you've had the mimosas. Just keep them separate, but... You know, whatever your thing might be.
I can't drive. I've had 12 mimosas.
I thought you weren't allowed to go out and drive for no reason.
Yeah, I think you can. I don't think there's anything stopping that.
Once again, I'm confused.
No, I don't think you can, actually.
You can't go and just drive your car?
You're only supposed to leave for essential. Is what the stay-at-home order is, right?
I'd argue clearing your head might be essential in some respects.
You may be able to explain that, and I don't think they're pulling people over, but
no, I don't think so either. And I wonder on the weekend, like, let's say that you do want to go do a drive along the ocean. It's social distancing. You're not around anybody. You pull out of your driveway and you return to your driveway without seeing anybody else. Gas prices are low.
Virginia,
why can you not go out and drive along the ocean?
Virginia has made me believe that you are not allowed to do that. I really am going on your guidelines.
Well, I'm just reading what stay-at-home order means, and you're only supposed to leave if you have an essential business that you have to go to work for, or if you're leaving to get food or drugs, the medicine that you need. Not drugs, food or medicine.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought it was.
I don't know. I'd like to hear, because I don't see why you couldn't. I mean, if that is something that's therapeutic for you and it relaxes your mind and you're going absolutely stir crazy and you will not have any kind of interaction with another human being, then I don't know why you couldn't.
Well, I mean, if you're staying in your car, your windows are rolled up.
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand why that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just confused on what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to.
I would do it. And if it were the weekend and they pull you over, I'd be like going, keep your distance, 1. 2, what are you doing? I'm driving around to clear my head. My kids are driving me crazy.
I don't think they're pulling people over. So I think
I don't think so either.
I haven't seen, it doesn't appear. You know, if that was happening, people would post on social media.
I think people would really lose their mind. If somebody was out and they wanted to just drive around and clear the head, get on your motorcycle, whatever it is it might do, and that's your thing.
Then what do we need this paperwork for?
So it limits movement outside your home to providing or getting essential services or carrying out essential activities. And I don't know, a drive because your kids are driving you nuts. I don't know if that's technically essential, but I don't think that they're going to pull you over.
I think at this point, if they started doing that and somebody said, look, I just needed to get away and I want to clear my head. I wanted to, listen to the KVJ Show podcast or whatever you might be doing while you're driving, and they said, nope, sorry, you got to go back home. I think people would really start losing their marbles, and I think it would get chaotic.
But I guess I'm confused too because they gave us these paper if we get pulled over.
I think it's too because we're coming to work at I think for them, by being able to have this order, the stay-at-home order in place, it kind of takes away probable cause. They normally would need to pull somebody over. Now, if they see some knucklehead that's out at midnight and they look a little sketchy and it looks like, okay, what are they doing and where are they going?
They don't look essential.
Yes. Then you can pull them over and say, what is your essential business that you're out here doing?
I'm driving by the ocean. I want to clear my head.
We're actually in Wellington.
I'm going there now.
Technically, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can technically say you're driving by the ocean to clear your head.
Well, why do they give me? Why do I have this paperwork for?
Because technically, you need that to leave your house.
I know everyone driving around right now doesn't have that.
You are right.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said my dad is an attorney, and he says they can most definitely pull you over for no reason per the order. They haven't started yet, but if they want to, they 100% can. So I'm wondering on the weekend, does that mean that if you wanted to take that drive by the ocean, that nope, it is not allowed? Somebody said Virginia is right. Driving around aimlessly is not allowed. So forget that.
But you look out on the road, there's a lot of people driving around.
I see that, yeah.
And I would bet on everything that they all don't have paperwork.
I think you're right. And where you'll see it turn is if you start to see people talk on social media about how they're being pulled over in South Florida and cited for non-essential travel. That hasn't happened yet. I mean, if it would have been happening, you would see it on social media. But the safe-at-home order and the stay-at-home order, shelter-in-place order, whatever you want to call it, different states call it different things, it means you can't go driving around just for fun or just to clear your mind.
What if you have to go to the grocery store?
That you can do that.
But you also want to take the long way by the beach because it's peaceful.
Yeah, I think really what it is
always bending.
Yeah, but it's a good question, and I don't think people necessarily know. Somebody from the 772 said, we are not stopping anyone for taking a drive on the beach or the neighborhood. And I think that cops probably look at it that way, saying they have the power to if they want to. So, right now, they're not necessarily pulling you over unless they're like going, okay, what's going on? Somebody said, stay the bleep at home. That's what you're supposed to do, not go out for a pleasure drive. I'll tell you, though, there are people, as you go week after week after week, and if we really don't get this thing lifted till possibly a vaccine or it loosens up or whatever, if you're looking at June, July, August, and you haven't been able to legally take a drive by the beach and people haven't, then you start to wonder, say, okay, at what point are people going to start cracking?
See, the person that texted stay the bleep at home, they're set at a different level than the person that says, hey, look, I'm just going out in my car and I'm not going to get out. I'm just driving by the ocean.
Right.
How am I a danger? They're both set at different levels here. And that's part of the issue.
But what the officials want to put out there officially is stay at home, because if everybody goes to drive by the beach at the same time, now it's going to become an issue.
Now it's just a beach party.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie.
Now you've got a massive beach traffic jam, and then people are going to get out of their car, and then it's going to be a whole thing. Like, they're trying to keep people from making mistakes by staying at home.
Yeah, and I think the reason why people just are confused is because, as of 3 days ago, I didn't know you weren't allowed to drive by the ocean. But now I'm being told Technically.
And it'll be different from town to town.
Which makes it even that extra
I'll tell you
confusing.
right now, if you go try to drive by the ocean in Palm Beach after sunset, you're going to be pulled over.
Oh, that would happen to me.
Palm Beach don't play.
That's going to happen to me regardless of a pandemic.
They've been shut down for a while. They are not playing over there. So I would not recommend driving by their beach if you don't have essential business over there. But you've got a very wealthy portion of the population over there that has definitely wanted their cops to pull people over that shouldn't be over there.
And they're all. I'm also saying don't go to the grocery store. Don't go to the. But what happens if you are in a situation where you ordered stuff online? It's not going to get there in time because that stuff happens, and you have to go out there.
Well, I think then you have to go to the grocery store, but wear your mask, wear your gloves, and don't cross-contaminate once you have on those gloves.
Did you bring me that mask?
I did not.
Damn! Afterthought, Pennington.
I didn't write it down.
Afterthought, Pennington.
But I did bring you something else. You want your gift?
Yeah. What is black beans?
A giant.
Wow.
That is the largest can of black beans.
Sir farts a lot. That's going to be fun. Wow.
This is way better than a mask.
It's bigger than your head.
Oh my God. I can tell that is at a Restaurant Depot.
Yeah, that's Restaurant Depot black beans.
Thank you. I'm tickled pink.
It's really interesting just looking at all the texts that are coming in about taking a joy drive and not. Some people are saying, you can take walks, bike rides, this and that. Other people are saying that, hey, you don't want to risk having to get in the hospital for something else. Other people are citing that you drive more, you have to get more gas, more people touching the gas pumps. But then other people are saying that, hey, look, you have a right to be outside. It is in the Constitution to be around, and the governor of the state of Florida cannot supersede the Constitution of the United States.
Oh, it's split down the middle and divided?
Well,
How
it's
odd.
just that some people see that, driving around is or isn't harmless. Says, for once, I agree with Virginia. Drive isn't harmless. What about if a cop does pull you over and you are risking exposing that cop to pull you over?
That's true. Yeah, the cop that pulls you over, if you're a carrier that's asymptomatic, you could be getting him sick.
It's like you have to drive around like you're riding dirty, even though you're not riding dirty.
And you wish you were.
Somebody said, I got a toddler at home, and sometimes I just need to drive around to clear my head.
I
And
get
that's
it.
what some people were saying. And somebody said, you know what, just put a fishing pole in your car and say you're going fishing. We're still allowed to fish.
So that doesn't make any sense to me. So you can't drive by the beach, but you can go fish?
See, this is
Are
just
we
it.
sure we're allowed to fish?
I don't know. That's what
We
they
got a-
said in their text.
We got a text, of course. It's official.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, y'all.
No, these
you
are just the
can't drive by the
conversations.
beach, but you can go fish.
I think it shows the uncertainty that people have. Nobody really knows. And when you get into these kind of situations, this is exactly what they're talking about. And these are just the conversations that people are shooting at us. I'm not verifying any of it. I'm just telling you what people are saying to us, and you can communicate. So, and, have your own opinions on what they're saying.
Another text just came in. You cannot fish.
But that goes to show
Find all the fish.
people don't know. People are like, what can I do and what can I not do? And then how can I kind of like bend the rules a little bit? Because I am going crazy.
We're all just trying to figure it out as we go.
It is, and it goes to show you nobody really knows. Nobody really knows what these rules are.
It's a new day.
It is. Yeah, they cannot figure out what exactly you can and cannot do. Somebody said that fishing is essential via the order, and you can still go out on a boat. So I know my daughter had said she saw a lot of boats out this weekend.
And this just in, boats are illegal right now.
Yeah, I'm just out here fishing for a buzz.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Everybody's just trying to figure it out. All right. Anything you want to throw into the mix? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 to try to figure it out. Let me see a couple things going on here. Somebody said that a couple ideas that I do with my kids parenting through the pandemic. I just have the kids run around the yard. I tire them out, then I put them to bed early. Or have a special movie night, make them popcorn, let them watch the movie, and you guys sneak away and lock the bedroom door.
Oh.
Okay. Somebody else has a 4-year-old who was really starting to act out because of this current situation. We implemented a behavior chart. Then I got home from a long shift yesterday, and my 4-year-old was acting like a big boy. I think the sense of accomplishment and the structure felt good for him, and he was proud of his good behavior and the rewards he earned. Okay. That sounds very creative and good. A behavioral chart. I think I might institute one of those in the studio.
Hey, no chart can stop this.
Yeah, we'll rip it down.
Probably would. Got Denny's or Animal. If you think you know your wildlife and the sounds they make and you want to play along, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Hit us up. We're going to play next.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. Katy Perry, Juicy J. Let's rage.
I knew you were gonna come to me. And here you are, but you better choose carefully. 'Cause I'm capable of anything, and everything. Make me at you like a dark horse. Are you ready for a perfect storm, perfect storm? 'Cause what's your mind, what's your mind?
There's no going back. She's a beast. I call her karma. She eats your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer. Be careful, try not to lead her on. Shorty heart is on steroids cause her love is so strong. You may fall in love when you meet her. If you get the chance, you better keep her. She's sweet as pie, but if you break her heart, she turns cold as a freezer. That fairy tale ending with a knight in shiny armor. She can be my sleeping beauty. I'm gonna put her in a coma. Damn, I think I love her. Shot it so bad, I sprung and I don't care. She wrapped me like a roller coaster, turned the bedroom into a fair. Her love is like a drug. I was trying to hit it and quit it, but little mama so dope, I messed around and got addicted.
So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're for. You should know. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Are you ready for a perfect storm, a perfect storm? 'Cause what's your mind, what's your mind?
There's no going back.
Oh, yeah. One thing that we are doing to try to help people out is our bartenders here that right now, a lot of them have been laid off. In fact, when's the next time a bartender is going to be able to get back to work? It's just tough. I saw like almost a third of young people have lost their jobs so far, according to a recent survey. 18 to 34, 31% right now have been laid off or on temporary leave because of the outbreak. And I'm sure in South Florida, where we have the service industry that is so big, numbers on that probably even bigger, unfortunately. So we're doing what we can to try to help out. If you normally are a person that would go to a bar anyway and be tipping, if you got $5-10, just jump onto our website, kvjshow.com, and we got a whole bunch of bartenders. Maybe you can find one you actually used to go see anyway from a bar or a bar that's in your area, and you can be like, okay, yeah, I could drop you $5, do a little Venmo thing. It's real easy for you to do. Like here is Brooke. She sent this in. She is one of our bartenders that we got on our website right now.
Hey guys, my name's Brooke. I'm currently a bartender at Grande's in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. I was laid off due to coronavirus. I'm a full-time student and can't wait to get back to working and seeing you guys.
Okay, there you go. So if you'd like to drop some money in Brooke's account, you can jump onto kvjshow.com and do so and adopt a bartender. And if you're a bartender out there and you'd like to be featured on the KVJ Show, just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com with a video 20 seconds or less, name, where you used to bartend, maybe a little something about yourself, and make sure you include that Venmo account so that we can get you up here for Adopted Bartender. Leo is on here from West Palm Beach to play Denny's or Animal. What's up, Leo?
What's going on? What's going on?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Good. I got to tell you, wildlife is really enjoying the quarantine. Wherever you go, you're seeing all kinds of benefits.
Oh, baby, it's spring, and they are humping like crazy right now. It is quite the thing to watch, at least on my patio.
But they don't actually, some of them don't like you to watch. They had a situation with these two panda bears in China. They've been trying to get them to mate for 10 years, and they wouldn't. And because of the social distancing and the quarantine thing, they basically have been on their own, and no humans have been interacting with them, and they finally started mating again. They just want a little bit of privacy, and they took 10 years holding out to do it.
Then lizards and squirrels, they are into people watching.
They want people to... They're into people watching, or they want people watching them?
They want people watching them.
Freaky.
Yeah, some have. They have towns. I saw in Wales, a bunch of goats just were walking through neighborhoods and taking over and be like, all right, this is our town now. This is our town.
They were doing it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. They're just...
All right. Sorry.
They're just
Started
walking
doing
around.
people.
Yes.
It's
My
terrible.
gosh.
You just go out to get the mail.
Wow.
And all of a sudden,
Oh, that's
you're being
tough.
goat raped.
Yeah, goat rape everywhere. That's terrible.
Horny goats.
These godless goats. Yeah, no, thankfully it's not gotten that bad. So here we go. Denny's or animals. Let's see if the sounds have changed here. We've got the sound of an animal, and you just got to tell us if this is the real animal or if this is Denny's making this noise. Okay, here, Leo?
All right, let's go.
First one here is a mating sound. This is a moose putting out that moose call. You know, when they're looking for a female moose. And
Okay.
they're like, okay.
We know what it sounds like.
So this is going to be a hot round.
Looking pretty good in them horns. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. This is a moose mating call. Is this the real moose or is this Denny's? Why does it sound like Jimmy Stewart?
I feel like that is.
Hey, Clarence.
I feel like that's the,
Every time a bell rings.
that's the beginning. That's like the foreplay.
Is that it?
That's what that is.
Okay. Leo, what do you think? Is that Denny's or Animal making that noise?
That is definitely Denny's.
Definitely Denny's, yes. The moose is a loose. Okay.
Denny's are getting to going.
Yes. All right, here we go. If you're an FAU fan, we got ourselves an owl. An owl hooting. Is this Denny's or Animal?
I love that little noise on the back end it makes. The reverberation or whatever
Like
that
the
is.
yodel part.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Oh, I can't do that. How do you do it? I can't do this. I can't do it.
You sound like a drowning animal.
Leo, what do you think about that? Is that a real owl or is that our producer Denny's?
I think I'm going to go with Denny's again.
Yeah, no. Actually, no, that is not Denny's.
You got it wrong.
I was like, no.
Really? You thought that was Denny's?
It's, in this defense, there's a part of it that sort of sounds like at the beginning.
Okay. Wow.
It sounds a little like Denny's.
No, that sounds like an owl.
It sounds more like an owl than Denny's, but
Threw me for a loop there. Yeah, that is not Denny's. That is actually a real owl there, Leo. Who would have known? I see how good Denny's is. He's starting to make this game tough.
it's been tough for a while. He's in the zone.
Mm-hmm. All right, final animal noise we've got here. These are seagulls fighting over fish. Seagulls fighting over fish. Is this the real seagulls or is this our producer Denny's?
Caw, ah, ah, caw, caw, ah,
caw. Leo, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Denny's again.
Gonna go with Denny. He's just safe bet. He's just gonna go with Denny's on that. Yes, congratulations. That is Denny's that is playing the part of the seagull there. Leo, nice job, and thank you so much for playing along with us for some fun. Okay, bud?
Thanks, man.
All right.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, we've talked about this a lot during the coronavirus. The celebrities that are stepping up and helping and using their resources for free to help others. Master P stepping up in a big way. I'll tell you what he's doing coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need to use car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available, trade-ins wanted. Schedule your test drive now, offleaseonly.com. Watch for a couple of incidents right now in Broward County, 95 southbound beyond Broward Boulevard. We have a wreck that's blocking a right lane. And on Oakland Park Boulevard westbound at Andrews Avenue, 2 left lanes blocked due to a wreck there. For today's senior shopping hours, you can stop by Publix between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Plus between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. you can stop by Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Winn-Dixie, and Costco, and at Walmart, Dollar General, and Big Lots for the first hour of business. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
There's a chance your local Geico agent has the same affinity for dad jokes as you.
What do you call a fake noodle?
I don't know. Maybe an impasta.
Oh, so cheesy.
Did it grate on you?
Yeah, you really shredded me.
But there's a better chance your local Geico agent could help you out with auto, homeowners, renters, or condo insurance. Motorcycle, boat, or RV insurance, too. They'll work hard to provide sound advice and significant savings. You don't need to share a love for paternal puns to do that. Local Geico agents. Call or visit yours today.
Geico knows there are many reasons why you ride. From the camaraderie of the other bikers, a band of brothers, always there for you, rain or shine, to the amazing savings you get with Geico on your motorcycle insurance and accessories coverage all year round. But for Bucky Hornhill, it was one reason in particular.
It was my helmet hair. I was born with helmet hair. I've tried to cut it a bunch of times, even buzzing it, but it immediately just goes back to helmet hair.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
It is certainly a stress time to be a parent, and if you're dealing with the kids and trying to keep everything on track and you're struggling, just know you're not alone. All of us are in it together, and we are all going through it. Some worse than others. The coronavirus has put us all in this crazy place where we're trying to occupy the kids, and a lot of you are asking, what should I do with my kids all day? What should I have them do? Is there anything we can do at home to keep their minds busy and keep them entertained? Well, there's a great free resource right here locally. It's the Every Parent app and the Every Parent website, both free services from the Children's Services Council. You can log on the free app and put it right there on your smartphone, or you can go onto the website, create your free family profile today. And not only does it give you a bunch of activities to do and ebooks and virtual museums and indoor activity ideas and games and everything under the sun, but it also gives you age-specific stuff. So you go in there and you put the age of your kid, and then it shoots you back everything that's age-specific for that child to help keep them entertained and motivated and educated. It's a free service from the Children's Services Council. It's the Every Parent app.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
The following promotional announcement is brought to you by Hubbard Broadcasting.
Now is a great time to get your rock on because Breaking the Band is back on Reels. It's kind of like a backstage pass to the stories of Kiss, Led Zeppelin, Journey, The Police, and more. That's my stadium voice. Breaking the Band cranks up on Sunday night, April 19th. You can get Reels on your cable and on your satellite all over America. Just go to Reels.com to find it in your area. That's Reels, REELZ.com.
If you're scared to leave your house, but you need a car and you're freaking out, I've got the perfect solution for you. Off Lease Only wants to help you out, not just with completely taking all the human interaction out of the car buying experience, which they're doing that, but they're also setting it up for you where you can skip your car payments for 90 days and not have to pay the car payments, for 90 days. That's awesome. Go online today, search the inventory at offleaseonly.com. They've got cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. Get qualified for financing right there. Put your trade-in info right there. Do a virtual walk-around right there. And then with home delivery, they bring the car to you. Get started today and make sure you ask about no payments for 90 days. Offleaseonly.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Don't pay more. Save thousands on low mileage 2016 through 19 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, New Orleans, definitely one of the harder hit cities during this coronavirus pandemic. But how is local hero Master P from New Orleans stepping up to help people and using it from his foundation money. It's all free for people. I'll tell you coming up in a second what he is doing to help out. Jennifer Lopez was on Reese Witherspoon's Instagram Live yesterday talking about a new show she's got coming out. It's going to be on that Quibi.
Okay.
Quibi is like a little, it's like a YouTube, but it's got like short little shows that are like
10-minute shows.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a whole entire show in 10 minutes. So it's definitely interesting. Quibi. There's a show that they're going to be doing called Thanks a Million, where 10 celebrities each give away $100,000 to a person who's impacted them. And Jennifer Lopez was on Instagram with Reese Witherspoon talking about the family that she picked and how cool it's going to be to give them this money. Fans can start watching the first 3 episodes of this show. It's called Thanks a Million on the Quibi app. Quibi. Is that a free app or do they charge for Quibi?
It smells like it might be some money
Smells like it might be money, but I don't know.
Maybe a free trial for the first week, and then all of a sudden you're paying $11.99 a month for 2 years.
If you ask for my MasterCard, it ain't free.
Yeah.
That's just my take.
That's true. It's $4.99 a month.
See, Quibi ain't free.
Quibi ain't free, y'all. In other news, Lady Gaga has announced a global televised special in support of the fight against the coronavirus pandemic, and it looks like everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to be jumping on. The special will take place coming up on April 18th, and proceeds will go towards funding for protective equipment for healthcare professionals. The event will be hosted by not just Gaga, but also Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and Stephen Colbert. It'll also feature, listen to this list of artists: Alanis Morissette, Andrea Bocelli, Billie Eilish, Billie Joe Armstrong, Chris Martin, David Beckham, Eddie Vedder, Elton John, Idris Elba, John Legend, Casey Musgraves, Keith Urban, Kerry Washington, Lizzo, Paul McCartney, Priyanka Chopra, Stevie Wonder. The list goes on and on.
What's David Beckham singing?
Maybe he's just going to talk. I don't know. I've never seen him sing, but
he's going to kick soccer balls at Lady Gaga while she sings.
That would be quite the performance piece.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
That's art, Kevin.
I would watch that. The special is going to be live starting at 8 p.m. On April 18th, so mark it down. It'll be on everything: ABC, NBC, and Viacom CBS. So it looks like all the networks coming together for that one. And that's what's going on. Master P also helping out. If you are noticing in the news, New Orleans is one of the hot spots. Master P is a local boy who's got a foundation called Team Hope NOLA. And basically, they've been collecting donations from people and helping senior citizens. And now anybody over the age of 60 can sign up for a free deep cleaning of their home and also get 2 types of free hand sanitizers by the jug. Ooh. It's completely free. All they have to do is request it and sign up for it and show their ID. And if they're over 60, they get this help. Of course, a lot of the elderly population is getting super duper hard hit in New Orleans. So Master P, we love you.
Were y'all in radio when Master P was at his height?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You old?
We are old.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew that.
I was a fan. I liked Master P back in the day.
Yeah.
Not a fan?
Yeah, no, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I'm just trying to think of any specific Master P songs. I'm not usually good with that, but off the top of the dome, what's your favorite Master P?
Let's Get 'Em.
How's that go?
Let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Ooh.
Big Master P fan, huh?
I don't know. It's the first one I pulled up on Google.
It's been a long time. Let's just say it's been a long time since the 90s. But we are definitely proud of his philanthropic work. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, we've had a lot of coronavirus-themed songs, and now Miami's very own Gloria Estefan has reworked the lyrics of her hit song, Get On Your Feet. This is an anthem encouraging people to wear a face mask. What do you think?
We gotta keep looking on to tomorrow. you are buying groceries, put on your mask.
Oh, yeah.
It might help our prognosis. Put on your mask.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Gloria.
I love it because it's so corny.
Put on your mask.
That is fun right there.
Yes. A lot of artists are also doing collaborations while social distancing from their own place. A lot of these people have their own home studio and instruments and all that kind of stuff. So all they got to do is just, get on one of those music sharing apps or, jump into one of those platforms that will allow it. And they're cranking out some new stuff. And you're hearing some interesting mixes, too. This one right here has got Susanna Haas from the Bangles.
I have such a crush on her.
Yes, and she's with Billy Joe Armstrong. Here they are doing a cover of the Bangles hit Manic Monday. What do you think of this one?
Wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday. 'Cause that's my Monday.
Okay. All right.
Just another Manic Monday.
And if you like that kind of singing, you're going to love Youngblood along with Machine Gun Kelly. Here they are doing a cover of Oasis's Champagne Supernova.
Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me coming to the side in a champagne sipping over the sky. Someday you will find me coming to the side in a champagne sipping over the champagne sipping.
Okay, there you go.
I know I was kind of a little full of whiskey when I sent you that one text message, but I thought this would be a fun idea. You know how Kevin always does Oasis Wonderwall for headphone or for karaoke, cocktails and karaoke?
Yeah.
We should do a cover of that. I know it on the guitar. Wouldn't you love to see Kevin sing that?
I would.
Kind of quarantine style, little KVJ cover song.
The toilet concert series.
I love it.
You guys go in the bathroom, he sits on the toilet and just rocks out.
What are we talking about?
Whatever you want. That toilet bowl's your oyster.
Okay.
Look,
I'll leave a pearl for you.
I got a guitar, nothing but time.
Okay. Yeah, no, it does sound like fun. I know we'd like to do some quarantine songs. Maybe somehow do kind of a KVJ cocktails and karaoke. I was thinking about maybe seeing if we could fire something like that up. It'd be fun to do this weekend if we could get that going.
Tell me what song you want, Mama. I'll learn it, and then you can sing it. You don't have to do it now. Just you take some time.
I was rocking out over the weekend to George Strait, All My Exes Live in Texas.
Wow.
Done. I love it. That's an easy one.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe something fun to check out. If you're not on all the KVJ social sites, get there. Facebook, Instagram, we got Twitter, we're on YouTube with KVJ Show, and KVJ TV is actually on right now. You can just put us up on your flat screen TV and watch live. Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Apparently quarantine is good for some relationships, bad for others. One relationship has particularly taken a bad turn here, and it's all because of what he's checking out on the gram. We'll let you know about it next.
We couldn't turn around till we were upside down. I'll be the bad guy now, but no, I ain't too proud. I couldn't be there, even when I tried. You don't believe it. We do this every time.
so. I knew that this was doomed from the get-go. You thought that it was special, special, but it was just a sex door, and I still hear the echoes. I got a feeling that it's time to let it go, let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let it go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. Maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind. Tell me, what are you gonna do? It's only me. Let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let it go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away.
Has the quarantine been good or bad for your relationship? Fortunately, you're hearing some of the ugly stuff that's going on. We talked to a divorce attorney yesterday on the show, and she said her phone's ringing off the hook.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I saw domestic issues are up too, and those hotlines are being called like crazy. So unfortunately, there is a lot of bad that's happening because of the quarantine.
I get it.
But I have also heard the flip side too, where there are a lot of couples that are now taking time to connect, and they're spending time like having conversation and saying, okay, you know what? Actually, I liked you. We've been on our phones or been so busy, we haven't really connected for some time.
Yeah, those are people with no kids.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All my friends with no kids are just bragging,
having a great
on
time,
social
huh?
media.
Yeah.
Hashtag living my best childless life.
Yeah, okay. It's going well, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just really kind of depends. Seems like everybody's kind of got their own story. Is it good for you? Is it bad for you? What's happening? Joy's got her own issue here. And if you get into a fight while you're quarantined, that's what's really tough. If it's one of those things, too, that's not a real quick one. I know some people are fighting about stupid stuff about, okay, you know, what kind of cheese did you get, or you got the wrong kind of toilet paper, or, you know, something along those lines that doesn't mean a whole lot. But when you're fighting about something that's a little bit more serious, then it can get a little bit uncomfortable. Joy, I think she's kind of almost wants to vent, but wants to get a little bit of perspective here, too, because sometimes you're upset. You just don't know how upset you should be. So, Joy, what is it you caught your boyfriend doing?
Hi. So I walked by my boyfriend on the couch the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed him watching this girl working out. So I leaned in to see who it was. And when he noticed me, he acted super weird and pulled his phone away.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him, you know, I'm like, what is that? And he told me, like, you know, stop being so nosy. So he told me, he's like, you know, it's just this workout video, and he's getting some ideas from it.
Whatever.
Uh-huh. Is your boyfriend, does he work out a lot?
No. Like I told him, he hasn't even worked out or did anything physical, for that matter, since the pandemic started. So I'm just like, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets mad, and he storms off. So, you know, I have to go check his Instagram handle to see what he was looking at. And I noticed that he's commenting on several of this girl's videos, telling her, like, you know, how good her body looks and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she hearted his comment.
Yeah. Well, she probably
So,
likes the
you know,
attention. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was telling him about the comments. He said that he was just doing it. It's nothing different than telling a musician you like their song on social media.
Really?
Like,
But you can't bang a song.
There's no different. Yeah. It's a great song, great body. Same thing, right?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. So he says, you know, he's like, I'm like, okay, I just really need help knowing, like, does the fact that he's denying this,
yeah,
like, does this provide any proof that he know he did something wrong? Like, on a scale, like, 1 to 5, like, how mad would you be?
Okay, well, I mean, it's insulting where look, guys are going to check things out, and on Instagram and all these different platforms, there are people that are very attractive, wearing very tight clothing, and just being a dude, I think it's probably natural to do it, and he got busted. And that's going to happen, and, guys are going to do that, but it's insulting, I think, and it's worse when you double down and you're like going, no, I was getting ideas for a workout, and you don't work out. That's an insult 1 to Joy. And then she goes and digs a little bit deeper, and then he's leaving comments about, hey, your body looks really good. And then he doubles down 2 by saying there's no difference than if I were going in there and telling an artist that I love their song. That's doubly insulting.
I'm old school when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want if I'm with somebody, I don't want to make them feel bad or insecure. I want them to feel like, hey, babe, I've got your back. I only got eyes for you. Whether that's true or not, whether you think other people are hot, we all think other people are attractive. We all know that. Don't celebrate it. I just find it disrespectful, but I'm old school. You'll get people saying I'm insecure.
Scale 1 to 5, how upset would you be?
I'm annoyed.
Give me a number.
Yeah, I'm a moody bitch. 4.
What do you think, Virginia?
I'm set a little different, but I think every relationship has its own settings and boundaries. And for me, it would be a 2. I would not mind it that much because I know Panda already does that, and it doesn't bother me. But if I was a little bit set different as she is, and she's expressing to him, that she's not happy with it, I think maybe you have to come at it differently, and maybe don't be mad at him, but just explain that it hurts your feelings, because people know y'all are together, and when they see him out there putting those comments out there publicly like that, it does look bad because it looks like he is looking to stray on you.
And you're in a different situation, and so is Panda. Technically, Panda's in the public eye now. You have to talk to a bunch of people. You're going to talk to people differently than somebody who's not in the public eye.
That's true.
And Panda can get away with it a little bit more, I feel like, because he's being a little bit goofy and having fun with people that listen to the program. If you're not doing a morning show or doing something in the public eye, then you have a legit reason to feel insecure, and that's what the issue is here.
And you just need to explain to him that it hurts your feelings. Maybe don't get mad, get sad.
Okay. That's the better approach then.
Yeah.
Because he's going to fight back. He's going to push back if you come with anger.
Right.
I just like being cool with your mate, man.
Well, good luck.
That's why I'm single. It's so easy to say.
Megan's going low on this number on how mad she is. She said, Joy, you know where he sleeps. Let him be a dude. He's just looking.
I disagree with Megan.
The thing that I don't like is that he is fishing. Because it's not just looking when he's leaving comments.
And are these girls attainable? Does he know these girls? Are they local?
Yeah, I think she said it's a local trainer.
If it's a local girl, and the other thing too,
that makes a difference.
It does make a big difference.
And Megan's saying he's just being a dude. Not all dudes do that. I know that's what you think, but not all dudes are going on social media going, "Oh, you look so hot. I need it." Oh, not everyone's like that.
That's the added line that I don't like. I mean, it's
you're like,
okay, she looks good.
I'm free.
I need it.
I'm free forming it, but not all. You can't say just being a dude because not all dudes are like that.
Not most. I would hope most dudes would not try to reach out and say something like, "Your body looks great," because he's fishing. He's hoping that he gets a bite.
As soon as you're reaching out on social media to somebody who is local, who is attainable, maybe she works at the ale house, then it becomes real, y'all. Now she's responding. Don't act like that's not a reason to be insecure, because it is.
Yeah, I agree. I started off, I was going to be low on this. I think now I'm at maybe a 3 or 4.
Wallace Pennington's heard enough. I'm out.
Yeah, I would watch this cat. I would watch this guy because, he might be one of those dudes that he's on deck for a cheat. So, I don't know. Good luck with that. Anything else you want to run by us, you can always send us emails too. We'll get you on the show, mail at kvjshow.com. Coming up here in a couple minutes, very excited about this, a social distance dance off. We'd seen a cute video last week of a grandfather and his granddaughter in Tennessee, and they had a dance off from opposite sides of the street. She's on one side, he's on the other. The video got almost 1 million views, 30,000 shares. It's done very well. People just loved it, thought it was great. And we are going to do our own social distance dance-off, something you can do. We're going to maintain a little bit of social distance here as we have Virginia going up against Jaybird.
Okay, we got to get a couple things out there, though. This is not the official dance-off where we're doing mullets and tattoos and all that.
Yes, we're going to do that in another 3 years.
Yeah. Well, because that was a legit thing where we were going to practice for. This is
Right.
some goofy thing.
I was going to get a choreographer.
This is for the love of the game.
You'll be able to tell from this video you're about to see, there's no choreographer.
Yeah, this is just kind of a warm-up for what will be the big dog somewhere down the line.
By the way, I am ready to do the dance-off. I've been ready for a year and a half. You got to talk to
I know we just have been talking about this for several years.
So Mariah Carey of the Palm Beaches over here.
So I figured, hey, let's just go ahead and do this because
I'm not ready.
She's not, remember, it was her boobs, and then I have to lose weight, and then
Yeah.
Hannah's not taking out the trash.
Well, now it's a
Now we got
pandemic.
coronavirus, yeah.
I can't dance in a pandemic.
we'll always have something. So this is the best you're probably going to get on our social distance dance-off here. Virginia, Jaybird, and what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be using our chat room. You can jump onto Facebook Live or you can watch the KVJ show on YouTube, either way. Now, how this is going to be broken down is there's going to be 3 separate rounds.
Okay.
So it's not all about just one dance. 3 separate rounds. You each get 10 seconds in each round. Someone will get a point from each round. So it is the best out of 3 points that winds up getting the win in our dance-off.
And we don't know the song we're going to get either.
That's the thing that is the curveball. We are going to throw a song at you, and you got to improvise, make it fit, and make it work.
Damn.
Yep. Denny's just picked out the songs. I gave him a suggestion. Actually, some people, because we were asking questions about what song would you want to have in a dance-off, and so we got some really good comments last night on our Instagram and Facebook, so we might be using some of those songs in here.
Oh, man, I want to dance so hard.
Okay, well,
We're doing this on
if you think that'll
pavement.
get you extra points.
We're doing this on pavement?
It's going to be right out front of the station.
Okay.
So it's going to be, you got the...
There will be blood.
If you need to get in the grass, roll around the grass. I don't care. There is some grass there for you to use.
So it's either you get scabs and blood or you get a skin reaction from the fertilizer.
I was going to work some tumbling in. I don't know if I can do that.
Okay. Well, you guys got a couple minutes to work it out here.
Concrete, don't scare me.
All right. So dial it up. It's going to be live on Facebook here in a couple minutes, and you can just keep watching KVJ TV on YouTube. Just look for the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need to use car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available, trade-ins wanted. Schedule your test drive now, offleaseonly.com. Watch for a couple of incidents right now in Broward County, 95 southbound beyond Broward Boulevard. We have a wreck that's blocking a right lane. And on Oakland Park Boulevard westbound at Andrews Avenue, 2 left lanes blocked due to a wreck there. For today's senior shopping hours, you can stop by Publix between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Plus between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. you can stop by Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Winn-Dixie, and Costco, and at Walmart, Dollar General, and Big Lots for the first hour of business. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 6, only settle when it's the right decision. We try cases all the time, but the truth is, most cases settle. With our lawyers on your side, the insurance company knows if they don't make a fair offer, then we will see them in court. Our experience will assist you in deciding whether to accept an offer or go to trial, and our advice will help you make the right decision. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
For the ones standing guard, for the eagle-eyed, for the knights in shining armor, and for all those who support them. We are Grainger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, plus free access to specialists who have the knowledge and experience to answer your toughest questions. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You know, we've had a great relationship with Spiro from Good Greek Moving and Storage for many, many years now. Whenever we have any charitable efforts, he steps up big time. All year round with the KVJ Volunteer Army, he sponsors the shirts. With our holiday toy drive, he moves all the toys for Little Smiles. For our Bahamian relief efforts, he transported 4 giant trucks of all kinds of goods to send to the Bahamas for free. That's just the kind of guy he is. And now his charitable efforts are helping local senior centers get much needed supplies in because they can't leave to go get supplies. So he's getting stuff into those senior centers and stepping up and doing the right thing. When it comes to moving and storage, he is the best. Our friend Spiro is a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, and he has the same attitude in his business that he had as a police officer, to do the right thing by you, to do the moral thing, to do the good thing, and the thing that serves the community. So if you have a move coming up, Star Greek on your mobile phone. That's Star Greek, Good Greek Moving and Storage.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand, call Consolidated Credit now. If you're making the minimum payments, but your balance is just not going down, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it will take years and years to get out of debt, call Consolidated Credit now. 800-299-HELP. They've helped over 5 million people with credit card debt. They can consolidate your debts into one lower payment, reduce your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast. If you're struggling with credit card debt, Consolidated Credit Programs will teach you how to get out and stay out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. Call 800-299-HELP. 800-299-HELP. That's 800-299-4357. Or go to 299help.com. Get your life back. Call Consolidated Credit today. Call 800-299-HELP. That's 800-299-4357.
If you've been involved in a car accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach. South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center. Need a car? H. Gregg of West Palm Beach has what you're looking for. Pre-owned Nissan, just $8,000. BMW, just $18,000. We'll pay thousands above market value for your trade-in. H. Gregg of West Palm Beach. Car buying redefined.
This morning here in South Florida, a few coastal showers and a little patchy fog are possible. Temperatures are much cooler inland than along the coast. This afternoon, partly sunny and breezy with winds out of the east-southeast, high temperatures in the low to mid-80s, and a slight chance for isolated showers. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Enjoy comfort that's built to last with a new Train heating and cooling system. At Train, they test so it runs. For a limited time, you can get a great deal on a qualifying new Train system. Visit traininfo.com to find your local dealer. That's traininfo.com. It's hard to stop a train.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Train Heating and Cooling, because it's hard to stop a train.
Want to feel better about your own messed up life? Check out the people in the Whacked Out News every weekday morning at 8:45 on the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Getting kind of a taste, a little bit of a dance-off here. We saw this last week with a grandfather and his granddaughter that did a social distance dance-off from opposite sides of the street. So we're going to respect social distancing here in this competition, as we have got Jaybird and Virginia. They're downstairs right now. You can actually dial up on KVJ TV and watch this on YouTube, or you can go to Facebook and see this going off here. Now, we're going to have 3 rounds in our social distancing dance-off, each going to be 10 seconds apiece. That is what we got here. And so we're going to rely on the votes that we have coming into the chat rooms. It's on YouTube. It's also on Facebook. And the first 7 votes is going to award the point for that round. So we'll see how our competitors are feeling, and they're going to be hit with just a random song that they have got to improvise and adapt to. Okay, got Bird and Virginia. Hello, you guys ready to dance?
Hello, Kevin. Can you hear me? I can barely hear you. I feel like the winds are blowing.
Oh, really? Does that mean Virginia's got gas?
Can you hear him?
Oh, boy. You can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can barely hear you. It's Jay Bird's broke phone.
That's what we're using, huh? Oh, boy. You might need to find another phone if you can't hear me. Communication is going to be tough on a radio show. Hello? Okay, yeah, have them get another phone.
Kevin.
Yeah.
We can barely hear you on Virginia or my phone for some reason. Both of the phones are having trouble. Something's wrong with our main phone.
Oh,
Can you hear
really?
us?
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, then I think probably what I'm going to have to do is maybe give it to Denny's, and then I will see if I can get some audio here from your dance-off and figure out what we can do. I can't believe we can't get a phone to work. Boy, this is a new low here for KVJ Tech.
All right, what's up?
Okay. Apparently you can't hear me on the phone.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What are they talking about? You can hear me okay?
Yeah. So on the earpiece it's a little tricky, but on the speakerphone, which is what I got you on, it works fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here we go. Denny's, what we got is 3 rounds in the dance-off. I see Jaybird has got some kind of disco coat on. He looks like a disco ball on that thing. He's got a silvery, shiny jacket. It looks lovely.
Yeah, no, he's popping. Look at that outfit.
Okay, so you got a... I think we have just the right kind of hype guy on doing the emceeing for this. DJ Denny's is down there. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to be starting and stopping them. I'll let you know when the 10 seconds is going to begin. This is round 1. Are we having Virginia or Jaybird go first? I assume Virginia will, correct?
Yeah, we'll have ladies first.
Okay, ladies first, round 1, the social distancing dance-off. You can watch it on YouTube right now. Okay, you can tell Virginia if she is ready. Do you have the music ready to go? I will start when I hear some music here.
All right, we're going to do a 3, 2.
Okay, 10 seconds for Virginia and her dancing. Okay. Describe the moves, Denny's. I got a delay.
Nice.
Time is up.
That was Virginia's round.
Okay, give me a little bit about like what she's doing. You got to give me some play-by-play, Denny's. Can you hear me? I'm gonna punt on this because the technical is not good at all. Denny's. All right. Yeah, I think you can't hear. I'm not getting any play-by-play. I got a delay on the video. This is not working. We got to get a better-looking phone, or I got to get some play-by-play or something.
Yeah, no worries.
I can't tell if I'm dealing with a phone they can't hear, or if it's just Denny's. Suits, do you know what's going on? Okay, we got this. So how did Virginia do?
Virginia did great, but if you want us to come up, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. There's a lot of delay. There's a lot of lag, and I can't tell if you guys can hear me or not. But give me kind of because there's a delay on the video, and so I'm not able to do the play-by-play. So you're going to have to let us know exactly who did better, okay? And yeah, what's happening. Okay, so let's go with the Jaybird's round. People are watching on TV, and they're giving some ratings for Virginia. Jessica's saying I give it a 6 out of 10 for V. Let's see what Bird can do before we award a winner here in the social distancing dance-off. And get that phone close to the music so we can hear the music that they're playing as well, okay, Denny's?
All right, sounds good.
Okay. All right, you do that. When I hear the music fire up, I'll fire up the 10 seconds here.
All right, so I'm going to put on a song for Bird here, and I'll give you some play-by-play. 10 seconds.
Perfect. All right, here we go. Let's see, Bird. This is round 1 still.
All right, round 1 for Bird. We're going 3, 2. He's ripped off his shirt. He's doing crazy. Yeah, if you're watching on video, he's breakdancing, doing full spins. Oh, and he's got that romper on, showing off all his good stuff.
Okay, yeah, for some reason I still can't hear that music. Can you hear that,
He
Suits?
finished with the pose. Look at this.
Okay. Yeah, hey, Denny's, I don't know. I can't tell. Are you getting a delay in there? Yeah. You know what? Unfortunately, I think technically we can't get this thing to go. I can't hear the music. I can't see what's going on. I haven't even seen anybody dance yet.
No worries. I got you. So we'll do the one round. We'll come up right here.
Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do is we'll take this to pre-recorded. We'll throw this up on social media because, yeah, you can't hear anything. I can't get any play-by-play. This is technically we are
No
too
worries.
disadvantaged. Oh, now Jaybird's dancing. Oh, yeah, okay. That's how long of a delay I've got.
Yeah, we'll put this up on social media for later.
Yeah, just bring it on up here because, yeah, it's not, it's not happening. All right, sorry about that. We'll go up there and we'll put that up on Instagram. We'll do a couple different cuts on each side. We'll still do the 3 rounds, still have the music and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, we're not going to be able to do it live, unfortunately. So thank you for checking it out, though. We do have did Virginia just punch him in the nards? We left that one out of the commentary. That was kind of a big one there. All right, so you can go check out whatever they did in round 1. That is already up. We'll get some of your favorite dance songs, too. You put it up on our Instagram and our Facebook last night. That was working properly, and we'll get to that coming up in just a few. If you had to put together for a perfect playlist the best dance songs of all time, what would your songs be? Okay, now the computer won't work. Okay. All right, come on. All right, here we go. Come on. Okay. We're dealing with amateur hour around here. All right, so we'll get your favorite dance songs as well. Hit us up. Call, text 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
You shot it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am Cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am Stone heart, machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone heart, those bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am
Sums it all up. Last segment, all listeners, WTF is going on. Denny's, no worries, man. It's going great.
I hate to break it to you, mijo. It was not going great.
Oh, no, you don't have to tell me. It's crazy.
He's such a positive sweetie.
Yeah, I know. Couldn't hear or see anything. He's like, it's good. It's all good.
We
yeah.
could tell it was awful, and Denny's was like, no, I thought it was great.
Yeah, other than not being able to hear or see anything, it was going fantastic.
If you guys are there, though, boy, oh boy, if you could have seen it.
We'll make a video.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We can do it in the same spot. We'll make a video.
Yeah, we can do it in the hall. We can do it right here, wherever.
Everyone's commenting, did you get visibly mad or something?
Well, then the computer froze.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm just like, we can't, like, it's crazy. I'm like, it seems, all right, okay. Well.
It was not meant to be.
No, another technical pitfall here on the KVJ show.
Well, we tried.
It'll be a funnier video, we promise.
Oh, don't oversell
it. It'll be a mediocre video.
I think once you
We
guys do
promise.
it, it's going to be great to see you guys going head to head finally.
We both, I know I can't speak for the bird. I had moves that I didn't get to bring out, so.
Oh, okay.
And I was so confused. I didn't know what was happening. So I just started pelvic thrusting.
Okay.
My favorite part of the video is when I grabbed his tanked area, though. That was fun.
That was a highlight at the end.
That was my favorite.
All right, so we'll do a reboot on that. Look for it on our social media. We'll have it up on Instagram and Facebook a little bit later. And then tomorrow we'll talk about who the winner was from the social distance dance-off. We were talking about if you had to put together a playlist, though, of the best dance songs ever recorded, what would be in your playlist? We were asking last night on Instagram and also on our Facebook page. Here is some of the top picks that people said deserve to be in our perfect playlist for dance music.
Wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Just watch.
Okay, Uptown Funk getting a lot of love. Anytime we talk about dance songs, that's always one of the big ones. One from Jaybird's era, I'm sure he loves.
You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17.
That's my jam.
Okay. Also, something else that's a little bit older here. Some of the classics made it in for the best dance songs.
That's a good pelvic thrusting song. You can do it to the beat.
We've seen enough pelvic work out of you.
Well, that's just the beginning.
It's a lot, Kevin.
Outkast made the perfect playlist. Do you think this is a great dance song?
No. It's a fun, great song.
Yeah. I know. I'm thinking about like trying to seeing a dance to this song.
You could do a good robot to it.
Okay. Maybe you got to be a good dancer to be able to dance to a song like that. I don't know.
But I mean, I feel like you can do the robot to any song, even the slowest song.
Absolutely.
You could do the robot to America the Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What about some toxic Britney Spears?
That is when you pop and lock.
Yes.
That's pop and locking stuff.
Okay. Virginia, that makes your perfect playlist.
Yeah.
Okay. The number one song that we got, I was kind of surprised. For the best dance song,
This song's amazing to dance to. People sing this for cocktails and karaoke.
Yeah.
I cannot stand still. This is my dancing jam.
Wow, yeah.
And I leave it all out there.
it's probably the number one song we got when we asked, okay, what would be in your dance song playlist?
This song is responsible for at least 13% of my back problems.
Okay.
You definitely exacerbated any injury just now on the pavement.
I feel terrible right now.
He came down hard, Kevin.
Well, I thought that last, because Denny goes, oh, it's only going to be one round apiece. So I'm thinking, all right, it's all or nothing right here.
Yeah, you gotta blow it out.
So I'm flinging myself all over the... It was a mess.
She's no spring chicken.
No, I am not.
Well, let me just tell you, I'm looking back at the comments, and right now people are saying that you were the winner in round one. So apparently you gave it all. Some gave all, Jaybird, and people noticed.
But
she did.
In Virginia's defense, she was maybe more confused than I was because she gave up half of her first round to me. Like, start dancing. She's yelling at me.
Well, I thought it was 10 seconds. I don't know.
It was 10 seconds. Yes. I don't know.
You only danced for 4.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I felt like it was much longer. I was very tired of my dancing.
Does it still play? BG, Staying Alive, perfect playlist, best dance song.
It's kind of one of those ones where you just kind of like dance.
There's not a lot to it. I think like even a rookie can dance to this, right?
Yeah, it's not a great dance song.
Okay.
I mean, how can you twerk to that?
What about Bootylicious? Oh, that's a good twerker. If you need to move that booty.
You know me. I'm a here kitty man. Here kitty.
Oh, I thought you meant the one from Tiger King.
I like that one too.
They're both great.
I like both of them.
You know, sadly, that was the final song in the dance-off.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I think it'll pop better, though. We can actually hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, we'll get to all that stuff coming up on your socials today. We're still doing that Jaybird Virginia dance-off.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
COVID chaos continues. Everybody seems like they've got their own level of social distancing, and then you have the social distancing police out there. These aren't people that are actual police. They just feel like they've been commissioned by COVID-19 to make sure that they are telling people when they are violating the laws of social distancing.
Oh, Lord.
You just want to be careful, though, because sometimes people don't take too kindly to you breaking up their party. A 61-year-old man and his 21-year-old daughter confronted a group of 20 or so college-age adults on Saturday night about their loud gathering on Wisteria Island off Key West. Now, that's one they also call Christmas Tree Island there. It's uninhabited and it's federally owned. It's about several hundred yards off of Key West. You can see it there. And so they're having kind of like one of those boat parties like we've been seeing going on. And apparently the guy and his daughter, they live on a houseboat, and they were anchored just north of Wisteria Island. And they saw him out there drinking on the island and whooping it up. And apparently they were trying to sleep. So they come out there and start yelling at him. And several people in this group responded by hitting the guy and his daughter with baseball bats.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Is there video of this?
I haven't seen any video of it yet.
Oh,
Do you want to see that?
I mean, yeah, so we can chase down the perpetrators and figure out who these people were.
The man's daughter had a large lump on the back of her head, but stayed at the scene and spoke with the deputy.
That's awful.
Oh, my gosh.
Craziness, huh? So, some people not taking kindly to breaking up their parties.
I hope they caught them and that the baseball bat-wielding criminals didn't jump on a boat and leave.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I imagine they probably will, because nobody's really coming off or going into that island. You know, they've shut it down. Like,
right.
You can't get down US 1, so. And they got nothing but time to try to figure out who did something like this.
Right.
There's a guy in Pinellas County, Florida, that attacked a cashier at the Dollar Tree after she confronted him for cutting the line and not keeping a safe distance from other customers. Well, you say something to somebody, they start freaking out, don't they?
It's a tough time right now.
Anytime you go out, you don't know what you're going to get into.
Well, the problem is not everybody is practicing social distancing. And some people are set to where they want you to stand 10 feet from them. And some people will come right up on you. And when those two meet in the grocery store aisle, it's going to be ugly.
Yeah, that's, I think, pretty much what you're seeing from a lot of this stuff. People not taking too kindly to it. Police in Flagler County, Florida, are looking for a person who is putting porn-filled Easter eggs in homes' mailboxes.
Oh, damn.
Cops are called after several people found the eggs that were filled with a fish-shaped cracker, a sheet of toilet paper, a powdered drink mix, and a crumbled-up pornographic image.
What a weird thing.
That is so bizarre.
That's messed up, because when you see an Easter egg, you immediately probably call your kid over and say, hey, look, little Johnny.
Yeah.
So the Easter bunny, look, left an Easter egg. Open it up.
No, he left porn.
What a weird... It's print porn?
Yeah.
That's odd, man.
That is pretty odd.
That sounds like it's from somebody's personal collection.
It does. Well, it has to be.
That's creepy.
Nobody's been arrested for that just yet.
Is that story going national? They're getting what they want, though. They're getting reported on.
What town is that?
It's Flagler County.
Wow, of course. It's Florida.
Of course.
Yeah. That's up north. A guy who wasn't allowed to drive from France to Spain to buy cheap cigarettes tried to hike across the Pyrenees Mountains.
I mean, that's a man that likes to smoke.
And then wound up needing to be rescued.
Dingbat.
Yeah, and he was charged also with violating the lockdown, so he just had to get them ciggies, so he's going to go for a big old nature hike. A woman in Utah accidentally wrote her handyman a check for $21,000 instead of $2,100. He thanked the Lord, deposited the check, refused to return the money, and then stopped showing up for the job.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, they tracked him down and arrested him. You can't just do that. And there's a guy in Oregon that threw a lit firework at a woman on Saturday during an argument in a U-Haul parking lot. But what he didn't realize is there was another random guy stealing gas from a U-Haul at the exact same time. So you see how these two crimes are not working out. One of them involves siphoning gas. The other one involves fireworks.
Did they meet?
They did meet, yes.
Oh my gosh.
And set 4 trucks on fire.
Oh my gosh. Is the woman okay?
Apparently nobody was hurt, at least from seeing right now in the story, but not in the one I have.
Jeez.
But just, wow. How odd is that those two crimes met at that exact same time?
Escalated quickly.
Yes, did not go well together. All right, coming up here in just a bit, we got some KVJ heroes. Thank you so much for letting us know about people that are doing something really cool and special for somebody out there. We definitely want to give them recognition. You can do that, mail at kvjshow.com. Some more local South Florida heroes we got for you as well coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need to use car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available, trade-ins wanted. Schedule your test drive now, offleaseonly.com. Watch for a couple of incidents right now in Broward County, 95 southbound beyond Broward Boulevard. We have a wreck that's blocking a right lane. And on Oakland Park Boulevard westbound at Andrews Avenue, 2 left lanes blocked due to a wreck there. For today's senior shopping hours, you can stop by Publix between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m., plus between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. you can stop by Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Winn-Dixie, and Costco, and at Walmart, Dollar General, and Big Lots for the first hour of business. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys. Hey guys, it's Virginia. If you live in South Florida, we know you expect the very best in healthcare. MD Now provides superior, comprehensive healthcare services at more than 50 physician-led state-of-the-art clinics, and they are now offering virtual visits. Get the convenient healthcare you deserve 7 days a week, any day of the year. From injuries and illnesses to on-site immunizations and x-rays, count on MD Now for world-class healthcare. Try a virtual visit today at a self-pay rate of just $59. For locations and hours, visit mdnow.com.
Attention South Florida. This week only, West Palm Beach Kia will be hosting a credit amnesty event for consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you have a full-time job making $11 an hour and a $500 down payment, West Palm Beach Kia wants to approve your credit. Bankruptcy? We can help. Past due on your mortgage? We can help. Repossession? We can help. We have lenders with specific programs to help approve your credit, even if you've been turned down before. Sporty new 2019 Kia Forte LXs are only $199 per month. That's a brand new Kia for only $199 per month. This is not a lease. You own it. So ask yourself, do you have a full-time job making $11 an hour? Do you have a $500 down payment? Then get to the Credit Amnesty event this week only and drive home your new Kia today only at West Palm Beach Kia. Visit westpalmbeachkia.com. Stock number 190223 on approved credit. $59.89 down, 72 months at 4.9% APR plus tax tag and $9.99 admin. All factory rebates to dealer. Offers don't combine.
The following promotional announcement is brought to you by Hubbard Broadcasting.
Now is a great time to get your rock on because Breaking the Band is back on Reels. It's kind of like a backstage pass to the stories of Kiss, Led Zeppelin, Journey, The Police, and more. That's my stadium voice. Breaking the Band cranks up on Sunday night, April 19th. You can get Reels on your cable and on your satellite all over America. Just go to Reels.com to find it in your area. That's Reels, REELZ.com.
You know, one of the things that the coronavirus is not going to stop is hurricane season. And if you're like me and you were stressing pretty hard about your broke down windows, looking at my windows, they couldn't withstand a tough windstorm, much less hurricane force winds. And so I started shopping around and I found a great company, B&T Windows and Doors. I like experience, and they've been doing this for 10 plus years. That's big to me. B&T is not a new company just on the scene. They've got the experience and the knowledge, and they use custom PGT windows and doors. These are the best-selling high-impact windows and doors out there. PGT are the best, and that's what they use. So not only are you going to be safe from the hurricanes, but you're also going to save on your energy bills. You're going to be protected from any kind of burglar or bad guy that wants to get in your house. These are crazy strong impact windows and doors. Impressive track record, quality service, and great craftsmanship. That's what you get with B&T. So go online today and fill out the form. Find out the details about how you can get these amazing windows. Don't forget, June 1st starts hurricane season. Log on bntwindowsanddoors.com.
At the UPS store, we want you to know our doors are open, and we're ready to help you any way we can. The UPS store is an essential business that will be open for everything you rely on us for, whether that's printing, packing, mailing, notarizing, postering, mailboxing, or, a big one at the moment, shipping. You can count on us to be here, ready to help. The UPS store, open for everything you need, and of course, shipping. Visit theupsstore.com for hours and locations.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. As a woman ages, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline, so time is of the essence. Call IVF Florida at 954-247-6200. Schedule a telemedicine consultation with one of their specialists. IVF Florida physicians have helped couples achieve their dreams of parenthood since 1986 and provide comprehensive and personalized fertility services that you can start from your home. Call 954-247-6200 or visit IVFFlorida.com.
You know, every weekend I check in with Dr. Rankin from the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. I just like to get his take on what's going on. I like to hear what he's doing. You know, he has just decided to stay home with the family. They're not leaving. They are going to stay home where it's safe, and that's the same thing that he wants everybody to do. If you can, please stay home and stay safe. If you have to go out, remember to wash your hands and wear a mask, and please look out for our elderly and our immune compromised. He says that's who he is most fearful of during this time. If you're looking to go online and surf the internet and do some stuff with your time all day, I would suggest you check out the Aquaplastic Surgery Center's website. They've got really cool testimonials from actual patients, and what I love, the before and after pictures of post-surgery and then pre-surgery. It really is fascinating to see all of the surgical technique on actual real patients that have gone in there with Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb and had surgery. These two amazing board-certified, double board-certified plastic surgeons are just awesome. And you'll see in their work when you go look online. Connect to everything at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Don't pay more. Save thousands on low mileage 2016 through 19 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Yeah, you know, it seemed like there were a lot of people that were not real happy when some of the New Yorkers, when they got their state lockdown, they started jumping on planes and coming to South Florida, and people were like, wait, what? What are you doing? You guys right now have more cases than anybody in the entire country. We don't want you down here in South Florida. You can kind of like sense that tension when we were talking about it here on the show, and now it's kind of turned itself into a story. There's a Florida couple that has a New York license plate that said they got discriminated against while they were trying to find toilet paper last week.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Sandra and Marshall, the Aykroyds, spent half the year in New York and then half the year in their home in Fort Pierce. And they're the typical snowbirds of what we've had. And they've been in Florida since January. But last week, they were shocked when a woman approached their car while sitting in traffic. She took this paper and she threw it in and said, "Get out of here. We don't want your virus. Go back to New York. You're not welcome."
We don't want your virus.
Oh, my.
They said they were shocked and described the woman to be elderly. She then got out of the car and, of course, had to confront her because what's that going to do?
Yeah.
I said, "We live here. We have a residence here." So I said, "We've been down here since the beginning of January." And she said, "Well, we don't want you here." And I said, "How dare you?" How dare you?
Both of you, how dare you?
You know, there's a chance when you go out in public that someone's going to be a jerk to you sometimes. It does happen.
Yeah.
It happens.
Just kind of the way it goes, right?
I mean, it sucks. It's awful if you're ever on that end when someone's being mean to you.
Yeah, she said she took down the license plate number and filed a report with the Fort Pierce Police Department.
There you go.
What are they going to do, though? Hey, stop being so old and cranky.
I've got your license plate number.
I mean, I get it. It sucks.
I mean, good heavens,
But
right?
let's dust off and get back on that horse.
Yes. Somebody else that might be in a little bit of trouble. I don't know if you saw this. There was a nurse who went viral after crying and saying that she quit her job because she wasn't given a mask to treat a coronavirus patient who wasn't telling the whole story. Apparently, in the video that was tweeted, the woman says that she quit her job after she was asked to work in a coronavirus ICU unit without a face mask. But those then working in the unit were, in fact, assigned one. They're like going, "No, I got a mask. I don't know what she's talking about." And they said, "I don't know why she didn't tell the truth." And then apparently they started digging a little bit deeper and realized that she wrote on March 26th that she had been off of work for about 2 weeks now. And she took time off to pursue a blogging social media influencer career.
Well, there you go, y'all. These people that are going out in public getting attention, there's a reason they're doing it.
But listen to what she did. She was a nurse who quit nursing to become a social media influencer. And then she volunteered to go back to work for 1 day.
And quit.
And then quit and then made this video to go viral to help launch her influencer career.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
They're going to turn on you, girl.
Well, you're a brat.
Wow. Ah.
Yeesh.
You're clearly trying to just get attention.
Well, she's going to get attention now. It's not going to be the kind she's going to like.
Is this the nurse we were talking about a week ago? You had one where a woman was crying and she had to quit.
I don't think so. No, totally different. No, I saw the pictures of both. No, it's a different story. So,
yeah, this is a younger nurse.
Mm-hmm.
This is she's pretty cute too.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, then all's forgiven, Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like this is why this caught on really fast. Oh, cute, sweet, pretty young nurse. They made her go in there with no mask.
Well,
it blew up.
Well, being a victim is very profitable these days.
Especially a cute victim.
If she's a social media influencer, she's playing the game. This was all part of the plan, all part of the plot.
She's lying, and now she's gonna get the wrath.
Well, I mean, as you should. I mean, she's trying to shame somebody, and they're like, no, actually, we're doing our part. Everybody's got their masks, and yeah, it's a bad situation, but, we feel like we're supplying our people with the best supplies that we have and that we can get our hands on, and what you're saying is just completely not true. Just trying to go viral.
She's a fake victim.
Mm-hmm.
Get her.
Yeah.
They will.
Well, there are a lot of people that are doing it the right way. I thought this was kind of cool. The community of Seminole Heights in Tampa used sidewalk chalk to create a life-size Candyland game for kids to play when they go on walks. Is that like hopscotch? Is that what it is?
That's adorable. Candyland?
Yeah.
Kind of. I guess you'd be like hopscotch.
Okay, so you can go out and fish in public and play Candyland with kids. Okay, just making sure I got the rules right.
Yeah.
Is that outside?
Yeah, it's on a sidewalk, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess you're allowed to go outside and play Candyland.
You are. You're allowed to go outside and exercise and be in your yard and be in your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's kind of a little positive thing they're doing, just to spread a little bit of joy.
And possibly the corona.
No, you're not allowed to play with other people, though. You can only play with the people you've been
as you're
quarantined
walking by,
with.
yeah. They do a little hopscotch down through the thing. As you're passing by, it's just a moment of levity, and isn't that nice? I know the sidewalk chalk has become a big thing.
I know. I went to go get some the other day and it was out.
Yeah,
I know.
There's a lot of there's a great sidewalk chalk artist we got in our neighborhood that's putting up positive messages.
I wanted to do a big pizza piece with promoting a peaceful message. Like crust, we will rise again.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Also, there's a lot of restaurants that are jumping out doing some great stuff. My wife was telling me yesterday, Rodney Mayo and his group that he's doing was like 27,000. I can't even remember. It was a massive number of how many meals he's dished out to people.
He's been keeping it going, too, for weeks and weeks.
Yeah, their group is doing some really good stuff. I saw Billy Karasik, the owner of the great restaurant in North Miami Beach, is taking food to hospitals daily, and they set up a GoFundMe to kind of keep that going. So there's a lot of groups throughout South Florida that are kind of doing that. And then they're kind of leaning on people saying, hey, if you guys would just fund us a little bit, we'll keep making the meals as cheaply as we possibly can and, dish them out.
Little Smiles is doing the same thing. Almost 800 meals have been distributed to local healthcare workers, doctors and nurses in the ERs, in the ICUs. Every single week, Little Smiles is continuing to do that. They've always done that, but now it's really essential.
Do you plan your meals out, for example? Do you already know it's for dinner tonight? Could you make a little menu up for the family, or do you kind of just go into the kitchen and go, I feel like turkey tetrazzini tonight?
Well, I went to Restaurant Depot yesterday, and I bought 10 pounds of chicken breasts. So we haven't chicken for a while.
You're hoarding the chicken breasts.
I've got so much chicken breast.
Good for you.
If you need any, let me know.
Hey, on the Little Smiles thing, they're going out to 11 hospitals and facilities from Miami to the Treasure Coast, and a donation of $10 can feed one nurse, doctor, or support team member. And if you're a business that can do it, a contribution of $300 will feed an entire nurses unit. If you'd like to give to help feed the front line, just text Give Smiles to 44321. 44321.
Awesome.
You can help out doing that.
Love it.
Got some other positives going on here. In fact, how would you like either some free pizza or some free tacos?
Yes.
It's Tuesday, right? I'll let you know exactly how you can do both coming up next.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost. And I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
Well, some people are doing some really cool stuff out there in the community, and there is tough days ahead, as they keep telling us. They say by April 21st, that should be our peak day in the state of Florida in terms of deaths, and after that, we hopefully will start seeing some light on the other end of things, as they will hopefully start declining and quickly from there. Somebody texted us and said my dad had passed away from the virus on Friday, which I just couldn't even imagine having to continue on with that. But a very cool thing that his boss is doing, he's going to continue to pay his salary for a, quote, long time.
Aww.
So this is going to help to pay for my mom's, aid, and which is the reason he had to still work in the first place. So, that's amazing that somebody would do that and just say, hey, I'm going to do what I can to step up. So there's a lot of good stuff like that. I'm just very encouraged to hear how people recognize that they, really do have an obligation to step up and help other people through these difficult times. So I just love those stories. I also love to hear when we're going to get some free food. Pizza, tacos, two of the best things out there,
Baby, give it to me.
Yeah. Domino's going to be giving away 10 million slices of pizza to help keep their communities across the U.S. fed during the coronavirus outbreak, it says.
How do you get that?
What they do is they're going to be doing by helping out school kids, health departments, grocery store workers, and others in need. So it sounds like they're going to be distributing it on their own discretion, but they've earmarked 10 million slices to give out to those groups.
That's awesome.
Gotta throw this out there. If you guys ever get Domino's, try the thin crust with barbecue sauce. Get whatever desired toppings, and then dip it in blue cheese dressing. Baby cakes, you're gonna love it.
It's good stuff.
It
Yeah, their
is.
thin crust. Family got that over the weekend. And, man, I'm telling you, it's some of the best pizza out there.
I think today's going to be a pizza day.
Okay, but it's Tuesday.
Pizza Tuesday.
Taco Bell's doing free tacos again today.
Taco pizza's good, actually.
Okay, combine them both. Yeah, you just go through the drive-thru and tell them that you love the KVJ show, and you get a free Doritos Locos taco.
Really?
Yeah, try it.
You just say that because they're doing it anyway?
Huh?
Are you just telling people to say that?
No, I called them up.
Okay, well, you got a lot of power, Fat Kevin.
Yes. I call them up, they're going, hello, it's Taco Bell. I'm like, hey, this is Fat Kevin. Maybe you heard of me. Oh, yeah.
You're a legend in taco.
Oh, I am.
Well, you ate a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
I house so many tacos.
Out of both deals, I think I like Domino's slightly better.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
10 million slices to causes of...
A lot of slices.
Okay. Well, it is either way. Whatever you prefer, pizza or tacos, they got you.
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand, call Consolidated Credit now. If you're making the minimum payments, but your balance is just not going down, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it will take years and years to get out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. 800-299-HELP. They've helped over 5 million people with credit card debt. They can consolidate your debts into one lower payment, reduce your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast. If you're struggling with credit card debt, Consolidated Credit Programs will teach you how to get out and stay out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. Call 800-299-HELP. 800-299-HELP. That's 800-299-4357. Or go to 299help.com. Get your life back. Call Consolidated Credit today. Call 800-299-HELP. That's 800-299-4357.
Your home is important. That's why Geico helps make it easy to save on homeowners insurance. Because home is more than just a place. Home is where you build a giant pillow fort in your living room. And when people ask why you have a pillow fort in your living room, you say it's for your dog. And when they ask, well, what kind? You say, chocolate lab. And weave a web of lies that's almost as intricate as the crown molding in Fort Pillow. The Geico Insurance Agency could help protect the pillow soft fortress you call home. Call Geico and see how easy it is to switch and save on homeowners insurance.
There's a chance your local Geico agent laughs the exact way you do.
And I said, not in my sandwich.
What?
But there's a better chance your local Geico agent could help you out with auto, homeowners, renters, or condo insurance, motorcycle, boat, or RV insurance, too. They'll work hard to provide sound advice and significant savings. You don't need to share a laugh pattern to do that. Local Geico agents. Call or visit yours today.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard no fee guarantee, or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
You know, I've been a fan for a while of the Nuvo Health and Wellness Center, but now more than ever, if you are feeling like your immune is not up where it should be, look into IV hydration therapy, and they've got paramedics that will come to your home. It is pretty amazing. IV hydration therapy, I've been doing it for quite a few years, and I can't tell you how many times I felt like I was coming down with something, and then bam, I got the IV, and I felt so much better. They're filled with vitamins and nutrients, and you have 100% absorption when you do it like that, and as opposed to eating vitamins where you don't get as nearly as much of the vitamin in you. IV hydration therapy is amazing. And look too into getting that swab they do for the DNA test to tell you exactly what you should be eating and how you should be exercising based on your DNA. It is absolutely fascinating. It'll help kick your diet up. It'll help kick your exercise regimen up when you find out exactly what your DNA wants you to do. They are doing all of this and telehealth as well, where you can have an appointment right there from your smartphone. Call and set it up, 561-631-9047 for Nuvo.
Domino's week-long carry-out deal means you can carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day. That's right, $7.99 each, and every day means any day. But just in case there's any confusion, we've set up a helpful website to confirm if today's a day you can carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each at Domino's. Just go to howaboutoday.com to find out if Domino's week-long carry-out deal is valid today. Spoiler alert, it is. Carry out only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes extra large and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size.
At Gordon & Partners, we're committed to the safety and well-being of our community during this unsettling time. For over 25 years, our mission has been to help the injured. To better serve our community, Gordon & Partners now offers full service in handling your case without a face-to-face meeting. With our advances in video and digital technology, you can remain safely in your home from case sign-up to settlement. We're here for you. Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
This is Franklin Graham. As news about the coronavirus seems to worsen, we have a prayer line at the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association that's open 24/7.
Call 1-888-388-2683 or visit billygraham.org.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you are looking for something delicious to eat, Bud's Chicken and Seafood, oh yes, their drive-thru is open. They want to let you know that all of their food's available. They are following all of the strictest guidelines to make sure you have safe, delicious food ready to eat. Like I said, a Bud's Chicken and Seafood located in Palm Beach County, and they are all open for the best chicken and fish sandwiches in town. Visit a Bud's location near you. Try the bird sauce. Try them corn fritters. I was raised on this food. I love this food. And if you're looking for a little normalcy, go through that drive-thru, get those corn fritters, get that bird sauce. This is Jay Bird. Don't forget, Bigfoot is real.
At IVFMD, fertility is our focus, creating your family our success. IVFMD is celebrating by offering a 50% discount on your initial appointment for qualifying patients. Go to IVFMD.com to learn more and sign up, or call 866-483-6366.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
This hour's music is brought to you by Taco Bell.
Taco Bell has some big news. So big, you could call it Grande. It's the new Grande Burritos. One is loaded with everything you love about a taco. The other is filled with slow-cooked Chipotle chicken. They're only here for a limited time, so grab yours today on the Cravings Value menu at a participating Taco Bell near you.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after-the-show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
Well, you've been listening to the KVJ show during the coronavirus quarantine. You probably realize that Virginia is likely the most high-strung member here when it comes to everything COVID-19.
She's the high-strung. Denny's just the highest. That's the level.
Yes, a lot of high going on around here. And I thought this was really interesting when you're letting me know that you're kind of looking in on neighbor Virginia, that who knows, is showing some possible symptoms for coronavirus.
Yes, and has been for 9 days.
Not like you've been charting or anything.
Yeah, not like I've been watching every single second and monitoring everything. I've picked up medical equipment and prescriptions and brought food, and it's very consuming and scary.
Well, do you walk over there and is actually in?
Oh no, I don't go in.
Okay, you just drop it off.
I drop everything off on the porch and run. And yeah, you know me, I'm horrified. So I'm not going in anywhere.
How did you wind up as just somebody that you're in good contact with?
It's one of my closest friends and my neighbor, and I feel like, if I don't do it, there's nobody else to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He lives alone.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's like we all got to come together. And
he lives alone. Does he want to FaceTime me later? Because I'm by myself too. Does he know how to FaceTime?
Yes, he would absolutely love to FaceTime you.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many places are starting to pick up like that for people that are just looking for, they're lonely. They're looking for some companionship.
Over the weekend, and I apologize to anybody who I have not gotten back to. Over the weekend, a lot of people were texting me and calling me because I put my number out on the air, and a lot of people are in the middle of a breakup right now. I must have talked to 6 different people over the weekend that I talked to on the phone. They go, "Hey, Bert, can you talk to me just for a couple of minutes? I broke up with my girlfriend, and I just need to talk to somebody."
And they're still living in the same house?
They're either living in the same house or they're at a different place now. There's 10 more people that are going through a breakup that I haven't even got to yet. And I don't know why people are coming to me for love advice.
Really?
I think people just want to talk.
Maybe they're coming to you for breakup advice.
Yes, and I think people just want to talk.
Yeah, I think that everybody needs some level of comfort through all of this, and people are finding their comfort in different ways on what they're doing.
Give me a call. I'm going to try to talk to everybody. It's a little tough.
There was that hotline I gave out the other day that is kind of doing that is connecting people where you will just get calls and they patch people through. That if you say, "Hey, I'm here to talk to somebody," and then people are looking for that, and then you'll get a call, and they were talking about how really awesome it was because they were just getting random calls from interesting people and hearing their story and trying to give them one companionship and a little bit of comfort.
Yeah, someone texted me like, "Bird, I'm in a loveless marriage right now. She doesn't even like me." I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
Oh, geez.
I'm like, "Well, you're making me depressed now."
Wow. Right.
No, but I guess it's breakup time for a lot of people. Maybe because, you're quarantined and you're thinking about stuff and you're getting deep with your thoughts.
I think that app you're talking about is Quarantine Chat.
Yes, that's what it was.
So
absolutely.
If either you want to help people because you got time to talk to people, or if you need somebody to talk to, Quarantine Chat.
Yeah, that is one way you can do it.
Or Quarantine Bird, 561-702-2874.
There you go. He's right there for you. Yeah, like you're saying, it is going one of two different ways with a lot of relationships during the quarantine. Unfortunately, there are domestic issues that are happening. There are a lot of calls going through to our divorce attorney friend that we had on yesterday. She said her phone is ringing off the hook. But then on the other side of it, some people are just really winning. I guess you will realize if you've got a great mate or not on the other end of this. Because it is, hey, everything is, it's so easy to have a good relationship when life is awesome.
Right.
And you got tons of money and all kinds of fun things to do, and it's just one happy moment after another. That's really easy. But a solid relationship is built over trying times. And you got to make it through trying times before you really get that rock solid, ride or die type of relationship. And, this is putting a lot of those relationships through the fire, and you're finding out what kind of person you got. We got an email that basically just laid this out from Amanda. She said, "I wanted to call out my husband because I wouldn't be making it through this coronavirus quarantine without him. I have a pre-existing condition and I got laid off, so I am worried about health and finances. Last week, I was crying almost the entire day. Then at night, I was having a hard time falling asleep. A few nights ago, I was stirring in bed and my husband just started rubbing my back and telling me that it was going to be okay. His assurance helped me to fall right asleep, and now he does this every single night and doesn't stop until he hears me snoring.
Oh, that's sweet.
I wouldn't make it through this without him. Thanks a lot, Jerkface." I mean, come on. This guy's setting a bar that how many other guys are going to be able to jump over this thing?
Well, maybe you should, instead of being mad at him, emulate him.
Good heavens.
Flip
wow.
the script, Ralston.
Yeah.
I know the queen likes a foot massage. Why don't you get on them pigs?
I've been doing it.
Okay.
I've been doing them foot massages, Virginia.
You should make video of that. I want to see you rubbing them pigs.
I don't know. It's got like this big horn that comes out the one side of the foot. It's like a...
Does she have a bunion?
I don't know what it is. It's
You can
like,
get that fixed now.
I mean, she could like latch onto the side of a cliff. I'm not sure what it is, but I mean, yeah, if she doesn't mind video of that, we could do that, no problem. Well, is there something that your partner has done to comfort or support you during the stay-at-home order? Go on ahead, brag. Let's hear a little positivity on it, because we are here in the bad as well. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You can always hit us up here at the KVJ Show.
This life like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Yeah, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Hey. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong. We're doing the right thing. I could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. Yeah, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Oh, take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Yeah, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned.
All right, baby. Yes. Brag on your old man. Amanda was just a second ago. He's rubbing her back until she goes to sleep every single night. How
So sweet.
So
is
adorable.
that?
Guy's awesome.
He's so awesome. Be nice to everybody have a guy like that out there. But unfortunately, we don't.
Yeah. Some of us have nobody to have them rub our backs.
Oh. All you got is a blind dog. He can't even see your back.
Wow, that's just not even funny. That's just mean.
I'll just laugh and have a good time.
I mean, yeah. And by the way, I'm over here. I'm ripping on myself. About how depressing my situation is
I
anyway.
just had a vision of Chewie trying to rub your back, but he can't find it in his little paw.
Well, he can't really move because he's got arthritis.
That's sad. So depressing. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, my husband was laid off a couple weeks ago, and I'm deemed an essential worker, so dinner is started. If not by the time I get done, then he will have it all ready by the time I'm there. He made arroz con pollo, frijoles with corn tortillas yesterday. Eases the stress.
Wow, good for him.
How about that?
It's nice to eat with family. I'd like to eat with family, but I'm the only one living in my townhouse.
Sad stuff. The lonely bird over here. He's got one lonely eye.
It's a mess.
He could die in that place and be there for weeks.
Oh, I'm afraid if I do, I'm afraid
If we didn't have this radio show, we never find him.
Chewie's gonna eat me.
Your blind dog still can smell. He will sniff out wherever you are.
To be quite honest, one of the latest things that's going with Chewie is kind of losing his sense of smell.
Oh, jeez. On top of it?
Top of vision.
Wow. Yeah. I feel like there's more to come to. I feel like we would be here for an hour.
That's just the beginning.
Right. Gosh, yeah. So there you go. You thought you had it tough? You thought you had it tough, really?
Just look at this guy.
Look at this guy. You don't have it tough.
I was going to go on a long walk with him today, but earlier doing that dance off, I kind of threw out my back again.
You are making me feel better.
I lost my credit card last week, and it was supposed to come in last Friday. Still hasn't got here.
Yeah. Oh, the tail's a sad bird.
And by the way, the IRS, they still think I don't exist.
And they owe you money. Yeah. They owe you a lot of money.
Yeah, that's the key. Owing you money. How'd you like beat me in one note, name that tune? You beat me last week.
I cannot wait.
Wouldn't a win make you feel good?
A win would just be thrilling.
Unless, of course, I beat you.
Beat him, Kevin.
There's no way I win.
No mercy.
No, I wouldn't say that.
The universe is so against me right now.
I think you got this. Okay, one note, name that tune.
This is your game, Bird.
It is. He's very good at this.
Pull it together.
I love the fake positivity.
He's very good at this. You beat me last week. I think I'm pretty good at music recognition games. And this is a lot of this contemporary stuff.
And this is stuff you can play at home with the family,
yeah,
too.
You can.
One note, name that tune is fun for everybody.
Yes, it is.
It's fun to play with your family.
If you have one. He just dropped the Clorox wipes on the floor and contaminated them.
And then I accidentally kicked him.
Oh, I'm going to kill you.
I'm just very clumsy,
That's good revenge.
And I come in here and wipe everything, and now the wipes are contaminated.
Aren't you conflicted?
Yeah, this is a good time to yell at me.
Damn it, Bird.
Okay, here we go. One note, name that tune. You do have to buzz in with your name as a reminder. Here, okay. You just get one note of the song. Okay, you ready, Bird?
With your name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you just have to get the title of the song. That's it. You don't have to know artist and title. Just
the title.
The title. Just the title of the song.
That's the trickiest part.
Sometimes that is the trickiest part. Yeah.
The artist comes to you quicker.
Right. Okay, here we go. Song 1.
Ugh.
I gotta get. No, can't get it again. Dun. Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Issues. I got issues.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. But you're in the right time frame.
Virginia.
All right.
Pumped up kicks.
Incorrect, Virginia.
Oh, damn it. Come on, Kevin. Don't. That's how it goes.
Kevin's on the. Yeah, Kevin. Kevin's on it.
Dang it! I don't know what the heck is that. So what is wrong with my brain? Gosh, I know it.
It's hard.
Cake by the ocean. That's right. Gosh. Oh man.
Birds had a cake, and we're not allowed to go by the ocean.
Oh
yeah.
So,
oh jeez.
Terrible pick, Denny's. I mean,
yeah. I'm not a cake.
Yeah. Correction. Okay, nobody got that point. Jeez.
It's a tricky one.
Why did I not get that? Okay, here we go. One note, name that tune. Kevin.
All right, Kevin.
X's and O's.
Oh, you got it.
Wow. Okay.
It's not looking good for Cake Man.
It ain't looking good for Cajun Man either.
Yeah.
Cajun Man and Cake Man.
Cajun and Cake Man are
I
in
knew
trouble.
coming into this, I'm not good. Dang, Kevin. That was good.
I can identify him, but he usually can't come up with the title. Okay. All right, song number 3 here. One note, name that tune.
Bird!
Go ahead.
Despacito.
Oh, you got it.
Whoa!
He's back! He's back!
Nice job. That was good.
That was a quick riff.
That was good. Aha. All right.
It's a jam.
Okay. Despacito. All right, it's tied 1 apiece here. Virginia yet to get on the board.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect much.
One note. Name that tune. Kevin.
All right.
I like it better when I'm with you. I like it better.
Oh, it's so close. Incorrect.
I'll take another round of hearing it, please.
I mean.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, one word.
One word off.
Bird.
Virginia.
Yeah.
I need it better.
That's not the word.
That was not the word. Virginia.
He messed me up. Better with you?
I like me better when I'm with you.
Kevin's
like
got
me
it.
better.
Yeah.
Oh, rats.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
yes,
was
yes.
the song here. Okay, let's see.
I like me better when I'm with you.
I know you guys do not like that song.
I like Kevin better when he doesn't play that song.
Wow, okay. All right, Virginia, you've been eliminated.
Oh, please don't go.
Can I go?
Oh, please stick around.
Stay here.
Oh, please stay.
Final one here for a tiebreaker. One note, name that tune. It's between myself and the bird.
Oh, my gosh. Bird!
Oh.
21 Pilots. My mess. My mess.
My mess.
Clean. Ah.
Oh my gosh. No.
Unfilthy or filthy.
No.
Dirty.
You can't take 15 guesses. Sit down.
Unclean.
No.
It's 21 Pilots, though.
It is.
Gosh, yeah, it's well, let me see. I know.
Quarantine. You know what I mean. Dream team.
Oh,
What
you
is
guys
the
are so close.
name of that song? It's not Hydroxycut. It's
Hydroxychloroquine?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with chlorine.
Chlorine?
Chloroform.
That's incorrect.
Oh man, why can I not remember the name of any song?
Wish we could turn back time. Oh, to the good old days.
Messy.
Kevin.
Stressed out.
Oh, you guys got it right at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gosh, that's right. Dang.
Denny's, this is hard.
You know, it shouldn't be. Like, I know every song. Why can't I not think of a title?
The titles are
terrible
tough.
at that.
We should know this, technically. If we were good DJs, if we were actually good at our job.
Yeah, I'm a big 21 Pilots fan.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Huge fan.
Huge fan. Come on, Kev.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, child, tired of the bullshit. Gone, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving, yes, Lord. Trying to get some new in there, swimwear, going to the pool. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me simplify. If he don't love you anymore, just walk your findings out the door. I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, girl, need to kick off your shoes. Gotta take a deep breath, time to focus on you. All the big fights, long nights that you've been through. I got a bottle of tequila I've been saving for you. Boss up and change your life. You can have it all, no sacrifice. I know we did you wrong, we can make it right. So go and let it all hang out tonight. Cause we don't love you anymore. So walk your findings out the door. And do your hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? And we gon' be all hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Yeah. Alright. Listen, if he don't love you anymore, then walk your findings out the door. And do your hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? And we gon' make it right. Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Baby, how you feeling?
Well, delivery is one of those businesses that has to be booming, I would imagine. I never did a lot of delivery to my house, but I've done it several times over the last couple of weeks. First time ever was during this whole quarantine thing, is doing the delivery. And after somebody told me today that Total Wine delivers, there's going to be a delivery guy at my door every day.
I'm curious about the turnaround, Total Wine. Jay Bird brought up a good point. Like, if you need a drink, you need a drink.
Well, I order from them, and it took. I didn't even do the order because it said it was going to be there in 3 days. At that point, I'm like, I'll find a way to get whiskey before 3 days.
I can crawl there faster.
Yeah, I'll find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
You can have plan ahead, and you're not a man of planning.
Keep in mind, that was right at the beginning of all the insanity. When all the toilet paper was gone, I don't know if it's gotten better. It might have been smoother now.
Yeah, I think they're figuring it out. And
Some people are figuring it out, and some people are not.
Yeah, I've seen that some stores now are doing like the one-way aisle. It's kind of one of the latest measures that they're doing. Yes, so it would be you can only go one way down this aisle. You can't
Brilliant.
Yes, right? So that's an easy way to maintain that. And who knows, that might be something where it's one of those things that sticks around even after the coronavirus is over. I know other places are limiting how many people can get in a store at a time. They're doing special shopping hours.
Someone said that this was the death of the high five, and I don't want to believe that.
The high five was stupid anyway.
I love a high five. The best is a high five when you're walking next to a stranger as you're crossing, and you put out a high five, and they slap your hand back, and you just keep on walking into the world like nothing's ever happened. That's a cool moment.
And I can confidently tell you that has never happened to me one time.
Really?
You always either miss or it's awkward.
No, I've never just walked by somebody I really didn't know and like, hey, high five. We just keep walking.
I have done
That's
it.
never.
I've done it an alarming amount of
Don't
time.
do it to Kevin. He's telling you right now he's going to leave you hanging.
I just never had it happen to me.
Don't do it to anybody right now. But yeah, I'm a big high fiver. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. Will that die with the coronavirus? Who knows what kind of changes we're going to see? But Uber Eats, since they're doing a lot of delivery, they're saying that fries are the most popular takeout order in the U.S. And I'm surprised just because fries doesn't seem like a good transit food.
So here's the thing. I ordered fries yesterday. I can very much speak on this. It took 43 minutes for me to get my meal. By the time they got there, the fries were still warm. They still tasted good, baby.
They weren't steamy and soggy?
They weren't steamy and soggy. A lot of people will put them in the microwave. Don't put them in the microwave. You want to put them in the oven, but at a lower temperature. And maybe put a little water on them, too, to give it a little bit of a...
You've never sounded smarter.
Yeah.
Finally, you found your groove.
How to do it.
Stella.
Yeah, all different kinds of fries. That goes waffle fries and carne asada fries and all that.
Could I please, for a second, talk to Fat Kevin?
Yeah.
Fat Kevin, what kind of fry did you love the most? Were you a waffle fry guy?
Well, I didn't grow up in an era of the when I was, eating that kind of stuff. I did not grow up in an era of the tricked out fries like what you have today. And even now, I will still have a few, and the ones that I love, like truffle fries and things along those lines. Fancy fries, yeah. The burger fries are fantastic.
But still, going back to your roots, nothing beats a McDonald's.
McDonald's
French
fry was number one, but it wasn't even close. I mean, there was a lot of fries that I did not necessarily like, but the McDonald's fry was far and away the best.
Denny's favorite fry is probably my least favorite fry.
The shoestring?
He loves Checkers. I am not a Checkers.
They're the curly ones?
No, the Cajun.
The Cajun seasoning?
They're not my favorite. I'll eat them.
I love those.
I like them, don't love them.
Oddly enough, I didn't used to like waffle fries. I've been won over.
Well, because waffle fries sometimes they're undercooked and they have a potato heart, I call it. Right in the middle, you're eating and go, oh, there's the potato heart.
It's too soft.
It's you can tell it's not cooked completely.
You're making me want French fries.
Well, look.
Uber Eats, baby. Order them today. They said there's been a 30% increase in French fries since mid-March.
Here's my knock on the delivery stuff. If they want an honest critique, they have a section in there that has special instructions. So if you want extra cheese on something or a sauce...
You're a man of special instructions.
They have the feature there, so when you go to hit it, they go, sorry, special features doesn't work. And all of them have that right now. No special... If you want extra
You can't get special.
If you want extra sauce on your pizza, I don't know what to tell you. Good luck. It's going to be a troubling time for you.
Troubling time.
No special instructions. That's what used to get him every time, because he would have this laundry list of special instructions and give it to Suits, and then Suits puts the order in. And just every time they would mess up the special instructions before coronavirus.
Well, it's because the level of difficulty has gotten to be so great.
You're a 10.
It's not that difficult.
1 to 10, you're a 10, baby.
It's really... What you got the biggest nards on the planet talking about difficulty.
Yeah, they say their most popular beverage is soda, Thai iced tea, horchata. What is that?
Chata.
Is that a girl you order over?
I mean,
it sounds like some kind of fancy tea beverage.
A horchata. Okay, iced coffee and lemonade. While the most loved desserts were tiramisu, baklava, cheesecake, banana pudding, and churros.
You are making me just...
Yeah, you're sending somebody into a tizzy.
Well, this is food foreplay. This is what he does. And then I go home and I just can't control myself. And then I end up just getting down on that burrito. Or that spaghetti.
They say that a horchata is a plant milk beverage. Is pretty much what a horchata is. It's a traditional Mexican drink made up of white rice soaked in water. It's flavored with cinnamon, and it's sweetened with granulated sugar.
You'd be proud of me.
Where do you get that from?
I don't know. I've never seen horchata around here. I don't know that we have...
It looks like it would look good with some rum or coffee liqueur in it.
I don't think we have the Mexican...
Or like some rum chata.
Okay.
A horchata with the rum chata.
Sounds pretty good.
It's a lot of chata.
That would work with booze really well, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. There you go. Looking for some carryout. That's some stuff that you can think of today.
We're definitely doing carryout today, I think, right?
When you say we, you mean you and your dog?
No, all of us.
I've got my food at home, baby.
Me too. I went
Yeah.
to Restaurant Depot. I got a lot of food.
I'm
Must
all
be
set.
so nice to be nice and adult and prepared.
Yes, it is very nice, actually.
I bought you stuff.
Yeah, I got plenty of beans.
Well, we're taking care of bartenders this week. I believe next week we're going to go on to servers. So if you are a server that is laid off and looking for some money, we're going to also be putting a spotlight on you as we wrap up some bartender stuff this week. But we're still going to keep them up on our website. We'll have a bartender section and we'll have a server section, and we'll start showcasing those next week. So you send us a video, 20 seconds or less, your name, where it was that you were working before you got laid off, a little bit about yourself, and then include your Venmo number, just like Kelsey did.
Hey guys, I'm a bartender at the Crazy Horse Saloon in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. As you know, bars are shutting down, restaurants are only takeout, and I got 3 kids, and all I can do is kiddie pull it up in the backyard, but I could use some help.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think that Crazy Horse is the first place I ever played music out live.
Really?
With my dad.
Okay, it's a cool little place. They carry the KVJ beers. They're right there in the plaza just off of I-95 on North Lake, just a little bit west.
Oh, it's on North Lake?
I believe so, yeah.
Never mind.
You don't have video of that first said performance.
I don't even know if cameras were real back then.
We didn't have cameras back then, see?
Mm-hmm. All right. We've got to get to the After the Show podcast. That is going to be coming up here in just a matter of moments. Before we do, Jaybird, if you would wrap us up here today with your thought for the day.
I want to dedicate this to y'all, my friends, my family. To the world, you may be just one person, but to one person, you may be the world.
Sweet.
So I'm a sweetheart.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Don't pay more. Save thousands on low mileage 2016 through 19 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.